They can't hear us yet. Hold on. Rob's working on stuff. They can't even hear your joke.
They can hear Rob.
Well, that's all that matters.
Well,
gosh, all right. I just blew out the mic. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Misty Mountain Streaming. I'm the TheDNDWannabe. My name is Rob, and trying to get back into streamer mode tonight. And welcome back to Call of Cthulhu, Hotel Excelsior. Couple of quick things before we do even the usual announcements. One, it has been noted that I have been having microphone issues regularly, especially in the VODs for this stream. It is because Microsoft has been managing my microphone against my will, and quite unbeknownst to me. Mike helped me fix that, and we don't know where the correct level is right now. So I would love assistance from the chat in telling me whether it needs to go up or down to be more consistent with everybody else. The microphone is also directly in front of me now, which hopefully will help. So your feedback in the chat, if you're watching live, would be very much appreciated for the sake of those who come after us. Secondly, I have been working in the warehouse of Misty Mountain Gaming all week, and I haven't taken a day off in a minute since we let our warehouse manager go. And it is much more physical labor in a warm environment, and Rob is physically exhausted and glad to be sitting down right now. So this is gonna be a heck of a stream. We are doing a giveaway tonight. More details on that in a moment. But first, let's say hello to our panel of wonderful investigators. Let's start with Jack Kealy. Erik, Braa, everyone.
Hello, everybody. Yes, that's me. I'm Erik, Braa. I am a voice actor, whatever. I do stuff and things. And I'm thrilled. By the way, super thrilled by our host for dropping the new pre-order for the liquid crazy inner Oh, I'm very excited. There's eyeballs and skulls, and I'm very excited. But anyway, yeah, here to play some Call of Cthulhu, and been having a fantastic time. First time I've ever played it, and it's awesome. I have a really fun time with this, and these people are awesome to play with. Very supportive, as you could tell. They're all wearing shirts. But anyway, yeah.
We're all if we don't wear shirts, Twitch has a problem.
That's right. They let Katie slide because hello.
Now's a good time to remind everyone that this is an 18+.
someone's got to bring in the subs.
Ticket Fox. You dog.
Yes, this is a stream constituted of adults, with hopefully adults watching, as potentially adult things may happen. Let's move down to Mr. Johnny Lawrence.
Hello, everyone. My name is Steven. I'm the other half of the Bardic Twinspiration podcast, along with Rob. I'm back again to portray Johnny Lawrence, the definitely not failing has-been actor who has recently had a brush with otherworldly entities and is now the currently tapped out spellcaster of the group. Johnny narrowly avoided being tied up somehow, and we're going to see what trouble he gets into this time and if he survives.
Fingers crossed for you.
And it wasn't the good kind of tied up.
No, not at all.
No, but I guess that should be specified.
The Hotel Excelsior has been no stranger to the good kinds of being tied up over the years.
And he's currently in possession of the magic flying knife that Abernathy gave him. Which is
that's right, yeah.
But no one knows that for sure.
Let's go and hear from Ellie now. Katie!
Hello. I'm Katie, also known as Silverpen on my art page stuff, and that's what I do. Art. I also drink tequila mixed with Baja Blast now, apparently.
Oh, wow.
Wait, I thought it was Capri Sun. Which is it?
Look, I both.
They're all getting thrown in.
I just moved and my life is falling apart, but I still do art every day, so go check it out if you like it. I play Ellie Walker, who is a bootlegger, who makes better liquor than I'm currently drinking. And her boyfriend got set on fire, and everybody else is about to get set on fire. And she's just having a long week. So yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I guess I should have been less excited about the dice than actually about the fact that we're all gonna die. So
Oh well, you might not
Yeah.
all die.
I'm thinking about jumping out that window.
Somebody's got to live to tell the story and not be believed.
There's got to be a fire escape around here.
You're getting appreciation for your art down in the
I
Twitch
saw
chat, Katie.
Woo, yay!
Last and not least, Mike, Dr. Abernathy.
Hello, everybody. I am Mike, or Uncle Mike, or Diggy Squirrel, whatever you want to call me. I'm currently playing Dr. Abernathy in this wonderful game. I'm a big fan of tabletop role-playing games, and especially of the whole Cthulhu scene, and of my new beard shirt. I'm pretty sure Erik has a store that you can go find one of these bad boys in, and you need to locate it. I'm sure somebody here smarter than me can tell you how to find it. Dr. Abernathy, my character, is straight-laced, stick in the mud, very regimented and routined, who is hiding out in the hotel because the tabloids are insinuating that he might have had something to do with his wife's recent death, which he definitely did not have anything to do with it. He has, in the last 2 hours, lost half of his already limited sanity pool, and is pretty sure that an invisible monster that eats memories is either protecting him or trying to kill him, depending on what conversation he's having. And I gave my magic hunting knife, that's really not a magic hunting knife, to Johnny Lawrence. And
Terrible
that's it.
decision,
That's what's
really.
going on in my head. Oh, and I think I just learned a new spell. I don't really know anything about it, but I think I know how to cast something now.
Yes, details on which should have been sent to you by a more caring keeper throughout the week if he wasn't pretending to be a warehouse manager all week.
That's all right. You got to prioritize.
I will say I just had a wonderful idea that when you said the phrase sanity pool, I started imagining a different version of Marvel's Deadpool, which made me think we should have a sanity pool in the next run of Call of Cthulhu and see, have wagers on who goes insane first.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay.
I thought you just meant like some sort of alternate universe version of Deadpool.
Yeah,
Right,
I
right.
wasn't
Yeah,
following.
which
the
is
description
awfully-
of where his name
Awfully
comes from.
similar.
Yes.
I don't think Sanity Pool would not look very different from Deadpool, if I had to guess.
That would be Insanity Pool. Sanity Pool is, licensed psychologist.
Pardon me,
he goes to work wearing
I
a tweed
sit
jacket,
corrected.
little elbow pad.
Considering how hard it is to get sanity back in this game, the good money would be on just whoever has the lowest sanity.
Yeah. Or
Which is
whoever
almost certainly me.
goes around running into people's rooms and staring at ancient tomes and stuff.
Casting
Are you
spells
talking about
willy-nilly in
me?
Elevators.
No, you collect the stuff and show it to me to make me crazy.
All right. By the way, let's cover the quick little announcements for the channel, and we will get going. Thank you, Dami Ads, to Talion Morning Dew, which sounds like definitely an RPG character name, if I've ever heard one. Krotso and T. Roy Jenkins. Thank you guys for following and
Awesome.
supporting the channel. We are Misty Mountain Streaming. We like to tell and experience great stories, and our favorite way to do that is by playing tabletop role-playing games like this, like Call of Cthulhu, sometimes Dungeons and Dragons, and the like. Also, thank you to Sheepish Lamb for her customary pre-stream bit on Friday when we didn't wind up streaming. But still, thank you for it. I will remind viewers that you can use your channel points to aid and assist the players on the screen, or the opposite of that, and help me and the bad things to get you involved in the story. You watch the show, you affect the show. Good old fun. Also worth mentioning, we are, as I said, doing a dice giveaway. I have these convention exclusives, these ones that we only sell at the shows, which are like skull and crossbones kind of things. There's like crossbones under each of the numbers, and the numbers are being embraced by little skeletal hands. Pop over into the Discord if you want to see a picture of them. They are pretty cool. I'm not going to try and do the thing where I try and make my webcam focus on something that I want it to focus on. That rarely works well for anyone and takes up a lot of time. We are about to start having 2 new streams on Tuesday nights. One on Tuesday mornings, one on Tuesday nights. We are going to be streaming the Deadlands RPG, the Savage Worlds Weird West RPG. 6 guns, riding, roping, rootin', tootin', shootin', and etc. Sophie RPG is going to be joining us, as well as some of her friends. So follow the link to the Discord that I posted in the chat as the story develops. Speaking of developing, it is time for another investigator development phase, and all of you investigating types are about to get even cooler. You guys basically know what to do at this point, but for anyone who is watching, any skill that they succeeded on in the past couple of sessions of playing, they are going to roll, and if they fail, ergo, if there's something they could have learned from the experience, then they will improve that particular skill. And it looks like Erik is excited.
If you roll all zeros, that's 100, right?
That's right.
That's
That is
100.
the best. That's the worst possible failure, which is the best possible result right now.
I'm sorry.
This
I
is
have
the
an
time to get
85.
this out of the way.
I already have an 85 in spot hidden, so I was like, oh, let me just roll my dice. And I got all zeros, and I went, son of a...
That fucking stud, he even fails better than us.
God damn. And now I got another 8 points.
You guys are not going to get any sanity back. That was a question right before the stream started. But you can get luck back if you can roll above your current luck, just like any other skill.
Ah, there it is. Okay.
I'm so happy that I can just tell the story and let Mike handle the rules. I should do this with every RPG.
I'm so
I
grateful
honestly
to have
have-
them here.
I was saying I wanted to start DMing, but I really did want an assistant DM.
Hey, even when I run my own game, I assign somebody to be a rules guy and a keep up with the bad guys guy, and
Maybe it needs to be a team.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm about to be a Keep Up with the Bad Guys guy for Rob on Wednesday nights. Next month, we are doing an Extra Life charity stream, which I should really be talking a little bit more about. Extra Life is a great Children's Miracle Network charity. It's if you watch Twitch regularly, you know about them already. Everybody gets involved.
Oh, St. Jude's.
Yes. Right?
Yeah.
And he has not used Roll20 before, but he wants to have people be able to roll on tables and have monsters appear and then be on the screen. So I'm gonna be Monster Wrangler for Rob on a Wednesday night coming up.
Cool.
Neat.
How is the improving going on for everyone? Who has succeeded at something?
I have
got
succeeded
Succeeded.
at one thing so far, which is first aid. I'm rolling awesome. Oh, I did get 9 points of first aid though.
Wow.
I got 8.
You only
points
get
today.
You only get to roll for the ones you have a check mark, right?
Yep.
Right.
Yeah, I only had one anyway, so.
And
Wait.
it improved. There you go.
30.
Oh,
See, my weapon went
100%
up.
improvement for
That's
Jack Kealy.
Incredibly unuseful. I am 7 points.
I
ahead.
mean,
Glad.
you can't hide shit from me.
My
I-
first aid improved by 8, and my listen improved by 1.
Ooh.
But hidden is my last one, and I made the roll, so nothing happened.
My listen and psychology went up, and then my stealth is out of 51, and I rolled a 51, and I'm mad.
Yep.
Oh.
Can I use luck to
And do you
fail?
roll, what triggers the roll for luck and sanity and things like that?
So
Uh,
sanity you don't improve. Luck if you just every time we do this, you can try and get a little luck back. So if you fail a luck roll right now, you can roll a d10 and add it to your luck.
Okay.
This is how
No.
hard it is to get sanity
I thought it was
back.
6. Yeah, it's fail, right? Okay.
If
You have to
you
roll
get
over.
You roll
one
above.
really, really
Nope.
good night's sleep, you get 1 point of sanity back.
I just
That's
rolled a
how
100
sanity comes
trying to
back.
So
get,
it'll be
trying to
weeks.
do the luck roll.
No, wait,
Nice.
is it sanity?
So
Now,
how?
if you-
So you add a
If you go to
D10
a treatment facility, you can
or
get it back
D6.
faster.
That's nice.
But yeah, basically your sanity doesn't come back in a given scenario,
Leo
not in any
Yeager,
appreciable way.
Leo Yeager says he is excited for the Deadland stream that is coming up. Also, should say hello to Astral Ticket Fox, who is in the chat, to
Isaac Fox.
Camaramalama, who is in the chat. Hello, everyone. Welcome.
Hey,
Appreciate y'all being
Camaramalama.
here.
Amber Lambo won some dice last week.
Sure
And-
did. Someone's...
Camaramalama is the reason I have a little scar by my head.
Actually, y'all keep talking, because I don't think I have properly set the giveaway up on Stream Elements, so y'all buy me a little
Oh
time while I finish that up.
my.
Well, I will apologize for having not sent you all the PDFs that I have for Deadlands and Savage Worlds, like I promised you, like over a week ago. I
Bless you,
would.
Katie.
Bless you, Katie.
Those
So
would
I
be
will,
appreciated.
I'm going to make
See, I
myself
feel
a
like
note. I
that
thought I
over
would
here.
do it during the stream last week, and I had so much fun that I didn't have any downtime. So I'm just going to make myself a note, and I'll do it as soon as it's over. I'm old. I have to write notes to remember things.
Rob, how many hours do you think? It hasn't been very long since our my elevator encounter. Like an
Oh,
hour.
no. It is inside an hour.
So,
If I'm not mistaken, you get a magic point back every hour. I will double check that, but I'm nearly positive that that's
I thought
correct.
we haven't even been an hour in the last
No.
2 sessions.
It is inside an hour.
okay.
I will
Are you a
confirm, but
magic
I'm
point
pretty sure
away
I'm
from
right.
being able to cast your spell again?
Oh no. I think I get 1 magic point back every 2 hours or something like that. I just wanted to see how it was coming along.
All right, giveaway set up now. And
Good
thank
work.
you, Sheepy, for the extra bits and for the resub. Resub for 1 month of tier 2. Sheepy may be one of the few tier 2 subscribers we have.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, she is responsible for the overlay once again. Not only is she responsible for this overlay, she's going to be responsible for the one we're going to be playing with on Tuesday morning soon. Excited
Do you
to
have
show that
like
off to
different
people.
colors of it that you use for different settings or something?
I super intended to do that. Cause check that out. Boom, there's red. Boom, there's blue. I can,
Yeah, I think there's one game that you were like all over it.
yeah, and nope.
And then this week happened.
Life
You
got
get-
turned upside down, and then the rest of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme.
Heyo.
1 magic point per hour unless you happen to have 100 or more magic points. And then it comes
Okay.
back faster.
Cool.
You can have.
All right.
100 or more? I have 12.
It's
What the heck?
Oh,
I'm sorry, a power of 100 or more.
Oh, okay.
Ready?
all right. So to recap, so that we may begin. Oh, and by the way, Camaramalama refreshed everyone's bonus dice, so everyone's starting the game with ammo in their pocket for that.
You and I already had one, I noticed.
We did.
So I don't. Okay, so we've got backups.
Oh, sorry, no. Everyone that
Camaramalama
lacked
saved
one
my
was
button last
refreshed
time, if I
because
remember correctly.
Camaramalama
Okay.
is correctly and
They do not-
intelligently using their channel.
Yes, they do not restock. They do
That's
not
the smart
stack.
way to do it.
No, we
There's
are
don't
no
think we ought to be able to
stacking,
bank on
sir. Please don't try to stack.
we are at capacity
No
for
stacking.
bonus dice. It's time, yeah. So this group of, let's air quotes, investigators,
Hey, that's rude.
What?
also accurate, have been bebopping
Praise
around the
some
Hotel
dude.
Excelsior for a while. There's a colorful cast of characters kind of doing their own things, much as you guys are. But
Great.
there was.
Sorry, Rob.
It's
Sorry.
fine.
That's what you get when you run for
It's
8-year-olds.
okay. I needed laughter in my week. There have been murders. There have been clandestine deals. There have been cases of explosive amnesia. There have been affairs. There have been midnight rendezvous. And there has been secretive talk of an entity here in the Excelsior that Dr. Abernathy seems to have bought hook, line, and sinker. The rest of you maybe not so much. However, Johnny Lawrence is now capable of withering the bellhop's arm into flaccid non-existence. And there is a meeting in the foreigner Professor Bauer's room on the 9th floor of the Hotel Excelsior, where a warmongering wannabe hero named Buck ran in almost guns blazing to try and assassinate the man. Before he was calmed, the group gathered, and a telephone call from Josephine Templeton down at the front desk, who really should be home by now, implored Ellie and Mr. Kealy to vacate the room because she cannot protect them while they are there. And just as everything was coming to a close, the smell of smoke begins to infiltrate the room. Is there anything that I have failed to mention that bears repeating and reminding as we get into this session?
I don't think so. I will remind you that I didn't notice
That's
that the room is burning.
Oh, no.
So
It is a little warm in here, but, you know, it's an old building.
So you don't smell smoke.
I failed my smell roll. Was the last thing I did last game.
Well, I definitely smell smoke. Is this thing near the fire escape? Looking out the window?
You look out the window, and there is a fire escape. It looks dubiously not up to code.
Great.
Sounds like a luck roll.
Do we have anybody that's really light? Oh, you're pretty small. No, I'm kidding. Come on. I will try to open a window and see if we can figure out a way to get to that thing.
Okay. Opening the window, simple enough. The fire escape, this metal grate, is right outside of the window, and as you open it up, the smell becomes clearer. And you kind of stick your head out, and you see little tendrils of smoke escaping the window of the room immediately beneath you.
Great. All we have to do is go down like one floor, well, 2 floors, I guess.
Wait, so what room are we currently in?
You
We're
are
on the
in
9th floor.
room 900, and I'm flipping to that page in my book.
I don't have my cheat sheet open.
Well, we're on the 9th floor, so if the 8th floor, all we got to do is climb past this, and then we can
904.
climb back in.
Because Rob rolled for everybody's room in the hotel and rolled a bunch of 4s.
Nice. I
So
say if it's the room directly below, it means it's 804.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember who's in that room, if anybody.
I don't have
Oh,
any
crap. I
record
got
of-
rid of my notes, too.
I'm looking at them. I don't have
Right.
anybody on the 8th floor.
No one you know is in room 804. Miss Lockwood is in room 806.
I'm in room 807.
Oh!
I don't have any of those numbers on my list. Oh, no, I do have 806.
Crap. Well, I guess it's, for me, it would be screaming back just like somebody try to let them know that the 8th floor is on fire, and then I'll try to climb down to the 8th floor and see if there's... I don't want Miss Lockwood to be trapped.
No, that would be unthinkable. So
Unthinkable.
Kealy turns around and shouts this into the room just as Buck is crossing over to Ellie and saying, What the hell has got everybody all shook up? Who was that on the phone? Is that... What's Fire!
Fire?
Calm down. First of all, yes, there's a fire, and then we'll talk about who was on the phone later. Once we escape the fire. It's like priority. Right
Why are
now.
you going out the window? Jack, there's the door.
Well,
You're
I
gonna be
don't want to
walking
run
into
into
a burning
anybody else. I
building.
want to get straight down to somebody who might be in trouble. I see smoke down here.
All right, so Jack is jumping out the window. There's a roll in your future, Erik. Everett
yes.
and Johnny, what are y'all up to?
Oh God, I'm gonna die.
Everett's I look at Bauer as I scoop up the note. As soon as he says fire, like both my hands go on the notebook. Although I'm wondering, do I think I need the notebook anymore to know what is relevant in it?
I think it is consistent with your character to want the notebook, because while you
Yeah,
have found something that you think is useful in this situation, you have but begun to explore what secrets
Sure.
this notebook may
Of
hold.
course. I haven't even read it backwards yet.
Yeah, or
So-
upside down, or while
Yeah,
sleeping.
in a mirror.
I just wanted
Right.
to point out we did actually have a discussion about how we felt it was not a good idea to leave the room knowing this.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I was placating the doctor by saying, yes, that monster's out there, so don't leave the room, because we knew it was warded by whatever. And
Yeah,
we talked
supposedly.
dude down.
Right.
So I just want to point that out, like, make sure that everybody's considering that you know.
As
Yeah.
Jack's on the fire escape. Make sure everyone else
Yeah,
is...
no, I just meant there's some
Yeah.
people that are already a little further along.
Yeah.
Buck obviously thinks it's a bunch of hooey about nothing, but you know.
And the only other thing I do besides grab the notebook and wrench it away from Bauer if necessary is I say, you mentioned an artifact in addition to this chant. I assume that's the Ankh. Is it on your person?
Bauer has... You snatch this just as Bauer is turning to see what Jack is talking about and to kind of take in the situation. By the time he turns back around, it's already secreted
In my
away,
jacket.
squirreled away to wherever you put things.
Ha ha!
My bag of holding.
Says
Squirreled.
the Ankh, and he like quickly gives himself a little pat down. Says, "Yes, I have it."
Good.
Johnny, anything real quick before I have Jack roll?
No, Johnny will just be probably freaking out, but not freaking out and doing anything useful. He may also go to the window to see what happens to Jack on the fire escape.
Fair enough. So, Jack, what size are you on your sheet?
He's
Oh,
he's
man.
big.
Yep.
Your size.
I
Big.
can't remember where we had it. Where is it on the sheet?
It is down. It's at the very
lower right?
top, just to the right of your strength.
At
Thank you for the
top, to
feedback,
right of my
Leo.
screen. Oh, yes, got you. It's a 75 high, 15 low.
Your size
Yeah, so
is?
Yeah.
He's a 75. Yeah, you're asking what his build is, I think. Is that
Ah,
right?
I'm sorry. Yes, I want to know the build.
Look down where your weapons are, and to the right of them, you'll see the word build. You're probably a 1 or a... Yeah, you're a 1.
Okay.
1.
So what I would like you to do, let's go back to your size.
It's going to be hard to roll.
For those watching, Abernathy is a 0, and barely that. So a 1 is a big guy.
Yeah. So what we're going to do here is we're going to have you try and roll your size with a penalty die because you're a big fellow.
And insult to injury.
All right.
It's not his
Yeah.
fault, it's shoddy craftsmanship.
He's just big boned.
Wow, I rolled 100 and a 2.
Oh,
Oh.
Well, that's an ought too.
So,
well, it's
or
a penalty
98.
die, right?
Right, so it'd be a 98.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. So,
Either way, it's a huge failure.
yeah.
How much
Unless it's a
luck?
2.
That's actually a fumble
45 luck to
failure.
throw at something.
I am not throwing about that much luck. I'm done. I will
So
take the
Kealy,
penalty.
you get onto. Yeah, you might be about to need that luck. As a matter of fact, get out onto the fire escape and you start descending. You're only trying to go around down one floor, but as you kind of come around to the exterior of this, and your weight is farther from the building at the extremity of this little tacked-on structure, you hear a crack, and you look, and the screws where this thing should be attached to the brickwork of the building have broken free. But that's not a problem, because the ones above you and beneath you should still be fine. So now I need you to make a luck roll.
Luck roll.
Yep.
Okay. This is
Wanna
gonna
roll
suck.
it?
43. 43. Yeah, that's good. I have a
What's your luck?
60.
Okay.
It's currently 68, but I have 60.
So you are not excited by the prospect of staying on this thing, because if the ones here are coming apart, maybe the ones elsewhere might as well, but for the moment, you're not plummeting to your death, which, is good.
Right.
And you are making your way down, and as you make it to the 8th floor on this fire escape, the room inside, the room that is immediately beneath Professor Bowers, is... There isn't a little fire in the room. It is ablaze.
Oh, great.
If there is... It would be... It's startling. It's odd to you that a fire could have started and consumed the room this quickly. Probably some accelerants at use or something.
They're pushing us out of the room since they can't get through the wards.
I'm going to just scream up at Johnny, who's looking out there watching me. Get the hell out of there!
Yeah.
And then I'm going to attempt to keep going down another floor, but I'm guessing I'm about to die.
Well, just now that you're heading down another floor, make your luck roll again. Just the same thing, just succeed. It's easy. You have a better than half chance.
Oh, 87.
87.
And my luck is 60.
Okay. So, as you're running
Bitches,
through...
am I right? Kidding, I'm sorry, it was a bad joke.
So you notice, by the way, odd thing to be happening at this time, the fire escape that goes up to the penthouse, everything above the 9th floor, you look up there and you're not really sure that was ever connected to anything. Like, was it just up there for show? But it's starting to lean away, and then as you're rounding down from the 8th floor, those bolts fly out of the brickwork as well. And now there's a bunch of weight just kind of flapping in the Chicago wind, and it's starting to peel away bit by bit from floor by floor, falling away from the building. And Johnny, you are leaned out the window, watching as the fire escape starts to fall away from you.
It seems like a really bad idea, but I'll try to grab onto it.
Okay. I like this idea.
Captain America with the helicopter,
Oh, isn't that
Oh,
great?
yeah. Johnny Lawrence does his own stunts.
Just make sure
Set
to
it for
take your
weeks.
shirt off for this one.
Yeah.
We have
That's
some bad
that's what
service.
actually cost Kealy his life. Is Johnny paused to pull his shirt off and oil up.
Hold on, I gotta roll my sleeve up to show
Just
the
rip it open.
I gotta dehydrate for the next 4 hours.
Get the oil warm, baby.
All right. Johnny, I don't have to tell you, this is a strength roll coming.
Okay.
You have
We'll
a
do
bonus
the,
die afforded to you by Camaramalema.
Okay. Well, let's just use all the jingly ones and see what happens.
Okay, are we using the bonus die? Or
Yep.
no?
Yeah, sure.
Boop.
We like
Jack.
Erik. We'll try to help him stick around.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a strength roll.
Yep.
It's a regular success.
A regular success. Okay. For now, you have leaned out the window, you have braced yourself, and you are hanging on to just almost by your fingertips. You barely caught this thing. And you are, I mean, you're losing it. You're going to lose it. But for now, Jack Kealy has been afforded a little bit more time. Jack, you're on the 7th floor. The burning room is above you. And you can see that...
It's an excellent.
Sorry,
perception.
Snoo came. I just,
She
Come on.
did, yeah. You see bits of the floor from the room above have started falling into this room. It's not an inferno, but there's fire.
I am kicking that window or doing whatever I do to get off this damn thing.
Okay. That is a violent act on a on a precarious bit of scaffolding here.
Can I easily just open a window then? I
From
mean,
the
I'm doing this
outside,
as quickly as possible, is all I'm.
It's locked from the inside, like good
Yeah,
windows are.
then I am kicking it, and I'll. Yep,
All right.
pay the price.
So
You have a gun, right?
Oh, I do have a
it is
gun.
a gun.
Yeah, can I do
I
that?
think he has
Can I
guns.
just shoot
Didn't he
into the
take
window?
Somebody's gun.
Yeah. All right.
Well-
So you
Do I have to roll firearms or something?
nope.
To shoot a window?
Nope. You just
Just
Hopefully you're
look
dead.
to see if you murder the old couple inside in bed.
Ah, oh.
No, it's the 7th floor. It's
Floor
all your
7.
room, remember?
It's your
Yeah.
There's no
room.
one in there.
this is all
It's all your room. I'm gonna run
Abernathy.
through there.
Oh, I thought we were on the 9th.
You were.
Yeah, he
you
went
went
down to
2
the
floors down.
Oh, I
I-
see. He had to skip the fire. I get it.
Yeah.
I missed that. I was
Let's
reading
change
rules. I missed
Get
it.
tired. That's why I screamed up to Johnny, but then Johnny ended up saving me by holding the fire escape.
Oh yeah. Well,
Oh, this will be so much fun. All right, Jack, you fire the gun, you kick in the rest of the window, and you enter into Dr. Abernathy's enormous suite.
As soon as he disappears, I let go, by the way. Not gonna. Yeah, let it go.
Okay.
Maybe the crash will, if hitting the street below, will
It-
alert someone to fire.
It
The alley
topples and hits a nearby building as you watch, with an impact that it's definitely waking up everyone inside that building and the rest of the block, and probably would have shaken Jack off of it down to the sidewalk far below. Well done to the both of you. I'm going to need to find out what's going on with Ellie and Everett, and if you could help me refresh my memory, Dr. Abernathy, just because it's been a week, right? Where is your hunting rifle?
on my shoulder.
On your shoulder. Got it. Thank you.
Never took it off. Jack asked for it 17 times, and I ignored him 17 times.
Just so I remember. All right,
And I
Everett
have
and
a
Ellie.
revolver.
Johnny is leaned out a window, wishing for all
I'm
the
gonna be
world that there's a
telling them, by the way. He told me
reporter.
to tell everyone to get out of here. I'll pass that on. You know, I'll be like, the whole room below us is on fire. We gotta get out of here.
Bauer,
We're
by the
not
way,
even holding
seems
these anyway.
paralyzed right now. He is so loath to want to leave the room all of a sudden, but also seems pretty afraid of burning to death.
It happens to people
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah,
daily.
I-
like
I've
what's
had
the
to pretend to be
situation-
on fire, and it's not fun.
Same.
What were you saying, Ellie?
I've never heard anybody say that before.
I've
Voice
also had to
acting.
pretend to be on fire in acting class.
I did it for a character, and one of the ways they could die was being set on fire, and it was like, like it just you have to go into it, and you're sitting there just, yeah, it's pretty crazy,
Yeah.
but nothing like actually being burned.
True. So, like, what's the situation in the room right now? Like, how much smoke is there? Is the room that we are in on fire yet? Is the floor like really hot? Like, what's going on?
Now
Just
that
at a
there is a
glance.
open window, the smell of smoke is coming in quite a lot. It is definitely warm in this room. But there is no,
And Johnny's
there
at
is
the
no
window screaming,
visible fire. You're asking,
fire, get out.
you're asking if the floor is hot. Your shoes can't tell.
That's fair.
I
mean, it's a fire. I don't know how fast it's heating
Yeah.
things up.
It
You
apparently
said it was raging.
it is, yeah.
Okay.
On the floor below. And it is without telling you all of the circumstances at work, you're not feeling much effect in this room right now.
I say, Bauer, will your wards protect us from the fire? Or do we have to worry about the floor caving in?
I am worried about the floor caving in.
Yeah, okay. Because I figured. I mean, that's to keep monsters or something out, right? Not fire.
Specifically the one, yes.
Yeah, the one monster that is not the fire in the room below.
I'm gonna ask
So
you
if there was
something.
anything you wanted to share before we leave this room, now would be a super time.
The
'cause I think-
fire like burning.
I think it's going to get hairy when we leave here, and I think we need to leave here in the next minute.
I also have a question for him.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna turn around to him. So these wards, they're like drawn on in like oil or something. Can we just put them in another room? Can we just go to like a not on fire room and redo the wards?
Great question.
The wards will need to be consecrated. But yes, it will take time, but yes. And turning to Dr. Abernathy, I know that look. It is the look of the man who has made the discovery. I have felt that look on my face many times. Perhaps... And he reaches into a vest pocket and presses a black velvet bag into your hand. Says, "This is best left in your hands for now."
I just squeeze it a little. Does it feel?
It feels
Onky?
onky. Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds gross for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, me and the professor are having an Anki moment here. If you'll just hold it for a minute.
Yeah. All right.
18 plus, you know.
I mean, I'm gonna watch.
That's how it works.
We should probably leave this room.
Yeah. Well, again, I gave us a minute, and I'm both pure metagaming and in character do not want to be here when Rob decides the fire comes through the floor.
Yeah.
So, who lives across the hall?
I'm guessing at exactly 5:45.
Does anybody know anything about the room across the hall or down? Maybe not across the hall because the fire can spread. Let's go to the end of the hall.
Hey, we could get on the service elevator and go to the basement, to the brewery area.
I love that idea
No.
because it involves us having access to alcohol while we put up wards.
The distillery that is
No, Rob
flammable.
just made a really happy face when I said that, so maybe we should.
Yeah, well, he
but-
wants all of us to be on an elevator, but we can have another Captain America moment. Johnny can do the whole elevator thing. If anybody wants to get off,
Hail
now's the
Lloyd.
time.
I
That's
regained
my
like
idea.
1 or 2 hit points. Yeah, let's go again.
It is. Oh, I was just thinking, oh, we're in the horror movie. Let's go to the basement.
I think it's way better than going to the penthouse.
Oh, God.
Right?
Sure. No, that's where Rob
I mean,
wants us to go. That's why
I
he
think
made
the
a fire
instinct
that
to
goes
get
up.
low in a burning building is really smart. And
Exactly.
Ellie doesn't give herself credit for how smart she is. I think that is.
Yeah.
I mentioned that I seem to be distracted because that is brilliant. Let's go. If
Yeah.
you can
Alright.
still see
Let's do
Jack,
it.
tell him where we're going. If not, just text him.
In 1932.
I want to send a carrier ticket.
Miss
Damn
Leela,
it, I
your
keep
call to St.
meaning
Louis
to
has gone
invent
through.
a cell phone.
Quickly invent
All right,
a cell
I'll give me
phone.
contact 453.
Can
Sarah,
I roll
give me
this in a
2
carrier
3.
pigeon?
No.
Aw.
I guess it would
What's
be
that?
luck to have a carrier pigeon. There's no luck. No. No, somewhere I draw the line, and it's at carrier pigeon inside of room.
Hey,
Well,
Bauer's
the
coming
green
in.
Bauer's-
Bauer's,
Yeah,
Bauer's
some
a
other
real
roof.
conspiracy theorist. It's like, I don't trust the wires. I need carrier pigeons.
There
to
probably
communicate.
is some on the roof. Come on, think about it.
Goodness.
Yeah, I may be crazy enough to start tying notes to just random pigeons. here soon.
Or cats, or people.
Exactly.
So,
What are you doing to my finger? Send this note.
I'm hoping that when Jack enters the room, he lands on the dead body. That's just my dream. But yeah, let's go. I'm gathering up the notebook. I've got my Anki as well. I take a peek at it. I don't see how I couldn't.
you
Here's
take
a
open the
Nokia
bag,
ringtone.
you poke your eyeball inside. It looks every bit like what you saw in the newspapers downstairs on a previous night. It's heavier than you thought it would be. The lapis tears that go around the necklace, this is a valuable historical artifact. It belongs in a museum.
It belongs in a museum, Belloc.
And yet it feels so right in your hand that you have this.
But it doesn't make me feel weird, or
No.
it doesn't have unbelievable geometry or anything like that.
No,
Okay.
not this thing.
Cool.
Nice
Just
of you to check.
playing my curiosity.
It
So-
just makes me want to rage. Ow.
So,
All right, I say, Miss Walker, will you lead the way? And I put everything away and bring the rifle down in front of me.
Yes.
Make sure there's one in the chamber.
I'm also gonna take my gun out. My dead boyfriend's gun.
Johnny, you might just want to toss the knife up
Uh,
next to you and let it float.
Johnny's feeling very underdressed as the only guy here who doesn't have a gun.
yeah,
Brought a knife to a gunfight.
Buck gave his to Kealy, so he's right there with you.
Oh, okay.
I'm also gonna grab Buck and I'm pushing him towards
Yeah, I
the
was
door.
about to say, I forgot Buck was here. Buck, lead us to the service elevator, please. Protect us.
Yeah. I want Buck to leave the room first.
I thought you were
Yes,
going to
sir.
say, I just want to grab Buck and kiss him passionately because who knows how long we have to live.
I'm still in my 72-hour mourning period. I can't.
Yeah.
Wow.
But
Buck?
she's watching her clock.
Buck nods with determination and says, "You got it. Everyone follow me." And he turns, he makes his way to the door, unlocks it, opens it, takes one step into the hall, and falls flat on his face.
Is any part of him still inside the room?
He has a toe inside the room.
I drag him back
Grab his
in
foot.
by his toe.
I
He
help.
turns over his shoulder and says, "Sorry, there's a wrinkle in the carpet. I just tripped. It's okay." Sorry about that. Not very dramatic. All right, after me, everyone. And he starts making his way towards the elevator.
That was excellent, Rob. That was great. I assumed he was going to be dead, and we would have to choose between the death hallway and burning to death.
I'm just gonna log out of Discord real quick. Hold on.
Don't break my stream. Sorry, I gotta get
All
my
right,
fun in
we
too.
follow Buck to the service elevator.
He's going to the main elevator.
Nope. She
Nope,
called the
nope,
service elevator.
nope.
Other way.
Nope.
Other end of the
Turn
hall,
around.
man.
Sorry.
Buck, no.
This way, then.
Yes.
Buck, no.
Yes.
No, Buck. No.
Double time, Buck.
So
Bad doggy.
Buck begins heading towards the service elevator, which does not have bloodstain and whiskey inside of it, and begins waits for you guys all to get on. Bauer is following. Johnny, are you following along? Do you have any reason to stay behind, or are you going along with this
I think
idea?
I have a
Yeah.
couple
Let's
reasons
go,
to
Buck.
leave.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll I'll pull up my knife and bring up the rear. Mostly not because I'm brave or trying to be a rear guard, but mostly because I was the furthest from the door.
Yeah.
When all this happened.
Also, so no one can stab you in the back. You can
No,
do the stabbing.
No, that's just
I'm the
just
most likely
fortunate.
person to get stabbed in the back this way, actually.
Especially
True.
if you trip like Buck did, that'd be a
And
that'd
turn
be a
around as he
peculiar
does
way to
it,
leave
and
the
then-
game. I
Just
fell
fall
on the
forward
magic
onto my knife.
knife.
Proxima in the chat says Bloodstains and Whiskey is my new favorite, is my new band. I would
That's
listen
a
to, I
great-
would go to that
I'm
concert.
always looking for a great band name. You
I
and
am,
me, I think alike. That is awesome.
I'm going to coin that right now. Damn it! No, I'm just kidding.
That is damn somebody. Yeah, that's great.
Bloodstains and whiskey.
My mechanical pencil is.
That's
oh,
like
it's not
dad
out of that.
rock.
Yeah. Hi, how you? I mean, I'm not really a dad.
I was
but
about to
hi.
say I'm not either, but I have early onset dad bod. I can have early onset dad rock. It's fine.
I know dad jokes, not really, but some, and
All
I
right.
laugh at them.
You guys begin making
I
your
hope you say
way
dad joke.
all the way down to
Can't be.
the basement, into the distillery, to the laundry area, to the staff rooms, supply closets, all of that. Heading down. Jack, you are on the 7th floor. Didn't you like how we had everyone together for like 5 seconds, and now
I was
we're
about to
running
say,
a
and
separate
now
game
we've
again?
abandoned him again.
Jack jumped out of a window.
Yeah,
What are we
I
I
wasn't
thought you
following.
guys might go, but
If
then
you-
I realized that the thing was pretty rickety.
If your
all
friends,
your
if your
friends
friends jumped out of a window, thank you.
Same brain cell.
Abernathy has two ways physically to survive, and that is dodge and hide. I will not be climbing anything.
So Jack, you have entered into a room, and other than kind of the twilight coming through the window, no lights are on in this room. You have a knowledge that this is somewhere in and amongst Abernathy's suite, his floor of rooms. However, you can just make out vague shapes of furniture, or trying very hard not to stub your shins. But it seems like maybe an unused sitting room, or some such. It's decorated with boxes more than anything else.
Okay, this is not a question. The windows on this wall that I just came through,
Mm-hmm.
do they face the alleyway to the side of the building? Do they face the front or at some angle? Or back or something like...
So there is one window, which now has a bullet hole in it, and it faces an alley where the fire escape fell away. It's a fairly wide alley, but it's another building over there. It's not Main Street.
Okay. So I am going to figure where I am in the building and where the center might be, and start moving that way, which would be pretty much straight through the window that I came through.
Yep.
Since they usually did shit symmetrical back in the day. So I will start that way, and then I'm just looking for the door, man. I'm just looking for any door, any way out of here.
Makes sense.
I suppose you're going to have me run through a few closets first, but, you know, hey.
No, I mean, these rooms were originally hotel rooms, right?
Right, they can't be that far off from mine, in a sense, to where... Well, no, never mind. I guess his is a suite.
He
I just have a room.
He definitely knocked some walls down coming through here, and
Oh,
I had it
all
modified.
right. I realized this was Murders in the Building, where people just change their apartments and...
yeah, if you have Dr. Abernathy money,
Right.
where you put points into being an awesome private eye, he put points into being rich.
Yes. But yes, I'm just looking for a door. I don't know how to... I mean, you know, how this works, but...
So let's have you roll your spot hidden. You have a sense of where a door should be, and you are going around and looking for that.
That is a critical success.
A 1?
Oh, no, sorry. It was a 16 out of 16, or lowest was 16.
Okay, so an extreme success.
Extreme success, excuse me.
So, you realize that there is not an exterior door in this room. There is a door to your right, and there is a door to your left from where you have come into this room from the window.
Okay.
With an extreme success, you know that there is a light on in the room to the right and not a light on the room to the left. You also hear someone moving about in the room to the right.
Then I will... Oh. Yes, I will do it. I will go to the room to the right. Attempt to open door.
Okay.
But I'm weary of whatever might be in there.
The door is unlocked. Well, you say you're wary of the door of whatever might be in there. How does that manifest itself?
It's more like, crap. Like, sort of throw the door open and probably have the pistol still in my hand.
Okay. Like a puma. You're tight like a tiger. All right. So, immediately on the other side of that door is an armed figure, armed with a lamp, ready to swing it at your head.
Uh-huh.
So, since you are ready, and so is he, you have a readied gun, however. Readied gun makes you quicker to act. So, you are going to get to choose what you do before the person on the other side of the door. You recognize Abernathy's man, Travis Cole. You saw him play. You played poker with him in nights previous. He has a lamp, and he is prepared to and about to swing it at where he judges your cranium to be. If you have a ready gun, if you pull the trigger of that gun, you get to go first. Otherwise, what's your dex? What's your dexterity number?
Oh, God. 55, 27, 11.
55, 27, 11. If you don't pull the trigger, you may not get to go first.
I can't open it, and I can't recognize. I either have to pull the trigger or scream something, right?
Nope. So, here's the weird thing in Call of Cthulhu. If you have a readied weapon, then you get a plus 50 to your dexterity to pull the trigger. And that's your initiative. If you're doing anything else, you're going at a 55. And you don't know what his dexterity is.
Right. You said I identified it was his man.
Yep. It's Cole.
So I'm going to go, whoa, 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 whoa! And if he swings, then I'll fire. But at the moment, I'm not going to shoot him.
Okay. He will go before a 55. Travis is and is not many things, but he's a quick son of a gun. He's committed to swinging that thing, but because you have entreated him to stop, I'm going to give him a penalty die, and we'll see if he still hits you. Actually, you have an opportunity to dodge or fight back when he swings. If you're fighting back, then you clock him, or you can have a fighting maneuver to maybe.
You could try to disarm him,
or you can just try and get out of the way.
Okay, but it's not called fight back, right? It's just
no. It would be your brawl skill.
It would be your brawl, which are one of.
Oh yeah, my brawl's good.
On Earth at.
So you're gonna roll your brawl.
Yeah.
Okay, so you have to get a level of success higher than him. So if he gets a success, you need to get a hard success.
Right.
To be able to stop him. Fair enough?
Okay.
Here we go.
Fair enough.
All right.
I got an 83.
Ooh, 83.
And I'm fighting 80.
He
failed.
He barely gets himself a success.
So he gets me.
So he is going to get you. Let's see. I think this is cool. This is a man born out of your mind, Mike. I don't imagine Travis is a big guy.
No, I don't think so either.
Not as big as Kealy.
Certainly not. I mean, again, I don't even have a damage bonus. I don't know if he would either.
Probably
but
not.
I don't think it would be much. It's rare to have one in this game.
I agree. All right, Jack, you are going to take 2 points of damage as he takes this bedside lamp, standard issue for all the hotel rooms, and shatters it down to the wires on your forehead.
And I'm gonna go, God damn it, you fucking moron!
Do you respond in any other way? He seems to recognize you and is a little bit mortified and a little bit concerned. He says, I heard a gunshot. There's intruder.
I'm trying to get into the room, and I'm with your boss, you fucking moron.
We
gotta
have a
get out
door.
of this building. It's on fire.
What?
Yes, it's on fire. We need to go now.
Roll your
Building for the doctors, by the way.
roll persuade or intimidate. Your choice.
Whoa. Okay.
He knows for sure that you broke into the doctor's room and that you are holding a gun that you haven't used on him now.
I'll try to persuade him.
Okay.
Although charm would be really good. Okay,
Would
persuade.
if you want to get by on your charm, like raw charisma, you can try.
Oh, I would absolutely like to. That is a really good score for me.
I would say you're going to need a hard success on just raw charisma,
Ooh.
on like just being so affable to have him let you out of the situation scot-free.
You got a bonus dice if you need it.
You do.
I do not need it, sir. I got a 7.
Holy crap.
Nice.
So
Put a check mark in it.
with blood starting to run rivulets down your face, down to your sharp jawline, you say that it's time to get out of here because the building's on fire, and Travis just lets the half of the lamp drop from his hands and says, then we need to find Everett.
On his way in an elevator, I assume. Let's go.
Go where?
Hopefully the stairs.
He's
I don't know.
asking
I
you,
had
but
to
he's
take the
following
outside.
you.
So we start running to the staircase, I guess, the indoor stairs.
Are you still concerned at all, Kealy, about Miss Lockwood?
It's too fucking late to worry about
Too late.
Lockwood. That thing
Lockwood's
was on.
dead.
That
Shit
place was
failed.
incinerating.
2 hit points to go.
I have to assume that she has figured it out on her own and already begun an elevator ride down. The only reason I don't take the elevator is during a fire. So that's why I was saying the stairs. But if the nearest thing is an elevator and there's one available, then we will 100% just jump on that.
Let's go. All right. You succeed in doing that. Let me have a thought here.
Do I continue to take damage from this
No,
freaking gash in
no.
my forehead, or
No.
Nope.
It's gonna leave a mark on your rugged good looks. But
If you just have me take a look at it for 2 seconds, I can give you one of those 2 points back.
all right?
so I'm trying to think on the timing. Who would have reached the elevator and called the elevator first?
Well, they took a while to leave that room. I will say that, but
Yeah.
no, I assume that they're already.
I don't.
Maybe we're a stop on the way.
I had a moment with the Ankh up there.
That's true.
Oh right,
Or so you can.
the smoke.
So it was summoned to a higher floor. So it's going to make its way up there, but it's going to stop on Jack Kealy's floor first. So you guys get on, and then to your disappointment, it doesn't go down, it goes up. And but neither of y'all have a way to make it no, it's the only
Yep.
never mind.
I
Yeah.
Johnny
can't hit
has
the
all the
emergency
power.
stop. That's not going to help us.
Thank you, Holdren. We do need to give Johnny's die back. Thank you for that. And also thank you, The Existential Nerd, for your 15th month of subscribing. Erik, the existential turd.
Turd? Really? You're going to go there? The existential turd. That's
Erik.
me, actually. I think I'm that Erik.
Erik,
other
good
Erik is
friend
the
of the
existential
channel,
nerd.
fellow streamer, Sunday Entertainment here on the channel. The existential turd is a longtime supporter and
Erik,
community
I love you so
moderator.
much. I really should have called it out. We should have just left it alone, but no, I'm sorry. I have a
Well, that's
child.
not-
I heard him say it. I had to call it out.
Yeah, we're not going to forget that anytime soon.
I'm sorry, Erik. If you hear it on Sundays, I'm
It is
sorry.
not Shane Grimm. It is not Shane at all. We love him. It was just a slip of the tongue.
And Peyton's here for that. I'm so sorry. Oh,
It is my
God.
fault 100%. I never should have called it out.
Guys, let's go back to the start of the stream where I said I'm very tired.
Let's go back to the start of the stream. Okay, you're all in the room.
He's working on zero sleep. Working on zero sleep, and he's sore. It hurts to pick up dice.
It's
That's the
it's
worst.
just a D10.
I'm kidding.
I have to do 2 of these every time I want to roll in Call of Cthulhu.
Hey, listen. I guess I'm speaking from experience because I've had some days where I had to go like help a friend move or something, and the next day I'll be like, everything hurts.
Well, reminder, by the way, we are doing a giveaway tonight. Since I see new people in the chat, win yourself some cool dice. Check out the Discord if you want to see what they are. All you have to do is be subscribed and buy tickets, and we'll send you something. Yes. So, as Jack and Travis get on the elevator ascends rather than descends. I don't know what floor were you trying to go to in the first place, Kealy? It doesn't matter. You're not going there, actually.
Hell out of there.
You're going all the way up to the 9th, where the elevator door opens, and Ellie, Johnny, and Everett are and Buck and Bauer are confronted by Travis Cole, looking a little bit shaken up, and Jack Kealy, bleeding from the face.
Well, this isn't the way we're supposed to go. Get on, let's go.
We're going to the basement.
We're getting away from the fire, more importantly.
That's the furthest place away from the fire.
Well, the first floor, at least we could get on board.
Anyone not getting on board? The NPCs will get on board.
I'm getting on the elevator.
All right. I will assume
Very
Everett
crowded
Abernathy's
crowded
complicitness.
elevator.
Yes, and a very crowded elevator sinks down to the basement floor. Ellie,
Wait, why the basement?
that's a good question. Y'all have a chance to
You
talk
got a
about
way
how
out?
the elevator descends.
Okay.
You got a way out from the
Alcohol.
basement?
Listen, first of all, there's definitely a way out from the basement because I was outside smoking with dead, shriveled arm guy, Terry.
Terry.
You were inside
so
smoking with
definitely-
shriveled arm guy.
Oh, I thought we
Because
were
this-
outside.
No, this is the 30s. People smoke
Oh
indoors.
my god, it's the 21st century!
Well, okay, but it's also because we could set up down there and put more wards around in that area.
Way to
And-
go, Grim.
You know who's on the
Yeah,
first
set.
floor? Is that crazy Josephine lady?
Yeah, you can't set the floor underneath the basement on fire because there is no floor underneath the basement.
That's the point that Abernathy latched onto. That was the one and only thing is he's not going to fall through the basement floor, probably.
Most likely,
What?
unless there's a secret basement.
Am I?
We don't know
Is
what
it just
powers
me, or
are
do you try to
invisible
get
and
out of the
what-
building?
This is a bottle episode. We're not allowed to leave.
It's a bottle
Exactly
campaign.
right.
Kealy says that, and Bauer looks at him and says, "No, we cannot leave. Yes, we would be safe, but what of the others in the building? I have a duty to face this threat."
Huh.
What duty?
It is- it
Are you in like
falls-
some club or something?
There will be time for such discussions.
No, there won't. I swear you're going to be dead in like 10 minutes.
It's a slow elevator.
Say that.
Look,
I've seen this movie, man.
look, Doc. I don't know if you think you're like some kind of Van Helsing or something here, but most of us just want to live. I say, we'll take as many people out with us. We'll try to save as many people as we can. I mean, we don't want anyone to burn or get.
Listen to
knifed in
this
an
guy.
elevator.
A regular
Yeah.
Bon Jovi.
but we can't save anyone if we're dead, right?
Says, it is the duty of those who are aware of a threat to protect others from it, who are ignorant of the dangers that it presents. Which, I'm afraid, includes all of you now. And he says this not out of any, more, authority of, you guys really have to do this, but more out of, a moral standpoint of, isn't this obvious? You must. Right? If I must, you must. Oh, goodness, we have a hype train. What the heck? When was the last time I had one of those on this channel? Thank you, Existential Nerd. Grimforge giving out 2 community subs. Dabs giving a sub to Erik Braa. TL Holdren coming in here giving out a community sub. Erik Braa
Awesome.
cheering. Thank you, dude. Hell yeah, hype train, let's go. Giveaway night's a good night to do it. Thank you guys so much for the support. Dab says, no problem, fam. Just glad I can give now. Holdren says, choo-choo. Probably sounds different than that. Erik, how are your train sound effects?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Oh no, Discord muted you.
That one.
I'm sure it was excellent. Thank you guys so much. Aw, Sheepy, thank you for the cheers. 10 cheers. That's 100 times Sheepy's normal contribution to the stream, and during the stream, not a pre-stream bits.
Yeah,
Thank you,
she's actually
Sheepy.
just
Love you,
here
hon.
twice. So that's 200 from her.
What? Really? Did I miss it?
Yep.
Oh, she did. Crap.
Showing
I'm
up.
so sorry, Sheepy. I am so tired. I didn't notice. Thank you guys so much. Y'all are so wonderful.
I like it because we all feel especially unhinged today.
Tell you what, if
I'm full of cold medicine and bourbon.
I have,
I've got rum and recovering from a cold myself.
I have more dice here that I could be giving away if we can continue the hype train beyond what it is now. They're actually the same design. I didn't put these on the Discord, so I will show them off. The ones I'm originally giving away are this nice battle-worn bronze color. These are silver with blue and green.
Other camera. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I'm showing
Yeah,
this
yeah.
on the channel. Can
If
they?
you keep it going, you can go from bronze to silver to gold.
I can't.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. They're really cool. There we go. Well, okay.
100% level 2.
Hey, look at
Are
it.
those metal dice?
They're metal dice.
yeah.
I love.
That's
love
what I
those.
thought. Those things are awesome. I
Right?
remember. Yeah, those are good looking dice.
They're oversized
Hey.
too. Mwah. Well, there we go. Level 2 hype train chief TL Holdren gave out 5 community subs. Leo gave out a couple as well. Thank you, Leo. Love you guys. Ominous Watermelon cheered a few bits to keep things going. I said, do I have more stuff to give away that's not my personal belongings?
You could take your shirt off and give it away.
No.
Oh, wait.
I do
can
have a
get
spare
one.
shirt, but no one wants
Just
this.
$5 or 1 sub a day helps feed a hungry DM.
Well,
I'm gonna
Rob,
start singing
I-
Sarah McLachlan real quietly while you do that.
what'd you say?
Play with me.
Spit it out, Katie. You gotta just jump in with this group.
Sorry, Katie.
Trying. Everybody's louder than me. I said
It's the
I
cold
can
medicine.
contribute and give away an art.
Oh, yeah, awesome. What can we,
Art from Katie.
art from Katie. If you haven't seen Katie's art, it is awesome.
How do I get in on this drawing? Because I could use some art.
You just, type exclamation point giveaway. For anyone who is watching this later, who isn't watching this live and wishes we would get back to the dang story, no. This is
Nope, sorry.
This is immediately
This
more
is fun
important.
too.
All right. So
No.
if we'll get what is it worth for the art? Do we want to get to a level 5 hype train for Katie to give away an art? We're either
Would
at
it be
4
like
or
a
flirting.
customized art?
No, we'll reach 4. Reach 4, and maybe Katie can do an art. Yeah, Katie draws D&D characters. She draws them in media res action poses. Like there was
Yeah,
a very
I'm just asking, would
moody
she be
one.
pulling something off the shelf, or is she gonna like do your
No.
warlock for you?
I was.
I do
assuming
I do full D&D character designs usually.
Awesome.
Whose was it? Was it Leo's character that you had like the light from the window cutting across his face, and he was like vampirically sipping on what we assume is wine.
Her tarot
Yes.
drawings are super dope too, says Grim.
Ah, they are.
I might need you to do
Right,
my
I've got it.
Pathfinder Dwarf Inquisitor. He's a badass. I
Oh.
need that.
I'm gonna have to start looking for cash. Yes, I need artwork done.
Katie does commissions just anyway, but you cannot pay her if you support this stream.
You could not pay Katie. You could instead pay me and still get her art.
Option
Is that
to
what you're
take
saying with
things
your hype
from
train
her.
app?
You can
What
pay
is
Rob for
happening?
my labor.
You can team up and potentially win a free thing with your fellow community members. I wasn't
I want
suggesting
to
we're
that
all
you shouldn't.
saying, I'm going to give some subs.
I wasn't suggesting you shouldn't support Katie. Y'all putting words in my beard. All right.
And then animating it like a dead corpse.
Ooh,
Sorry.
Existential Nerd says a key, a Steam key, I'm assuming, for the one that breaks the point.
Ooh.
People are keeping the
No,
timers going.
now it gets
Sheepy, thank you
strategic.
for giving out a... No, that's the last thing we need right now is strategy. Sheepish Lamb giving out a community sub, 27% of the way there to an extra level of hype train and some free art. Thank you guys so much for doing this. Y'all's support means so much. We, like, whether or not y'all believe this, I talk about you guys off of the stream to people who don't know, who don't watch the streams. I talk about y'all to the boss and to Sophie, and it's like, oh, Sophie, it's like,
A lot of
Grimm's
confetti
like,
over
oh,
there,
yeah.
man.
Wait, what? Camarama Lama gave out 5 community subs along with Sheepy and the cheered bits. That takes us to level 4. Katie, you are going to have to art for someone now.
Yep. You are
Oh
on
no, my least favorite thing.
You have a very-
How do we decide that?
Oh no, that thing I love to do.
Oh, crap.
How do we decide that, though?
I've never seen this thing pop up on OBS. It says, about to beat your last record, keep up the support. I
Yeah.
don't
Wow.
know what that means. I've genuinely
like
never
a-
seen it before.
A portrait of
It says
myself in
27%. I don't know what it means. Thank you guys so much for the hype. We hyping. If we accomplish a level 5, Erik, the Existential Nerd, will be giving a Steam key away to the one that does it. Thank you for the clarification, man. And thank you guys for all of the support.
And thank you for pronouncing his name correctly.
Yeah, right? This is apparently what it takes. He has to give away stuff on my channel for me to say his name. Oh my gosh. Oh, you guys are so awesome. Thank you, Dabs. Oh, if anyone wants to, Sheepy wants everyone to roll a d20 and see who gets a good number. The good old rollies in
I
the
can
chat.
do that.
We were on. I
How
was
do we do
only just roll a d20 and tell everybody what you got.
16.
Oh.
Oh, I thought there was like a command in the chat.
No, I think Erik set that up actually, and I've never used it.
I'm going to use my cheating Misty Mountain Gaming dice.
I'm gonna use one of the dice that somebody's gonna win.
Oh,
And see
a
if it does any good.
15. I came in just underneath Erik. Braa.
I really should say that it rolls well no matter what it gets, just so people will want these dice.
Nope, you need to get the
Damn,
cheating
for
ones
the
if you get
17.
Misty Mountain Gaming dice.
These gorgeous dice
Okay, hold on.
just rolled
Oh no.
half of what Erik. But they'll do better. They'll do better. This is first
Dabs
running out.
has a 17 in the lead at the moment.
There you
I
go.
got a
Way to go,
2.
Dabs. Dabs, I've said this before and I will say this again. Dabs is the most dedicated retweeter of Misty Mountain Gaming social media posts of anyone out there. All right, guys. I think we're 10 minutes away from a break. So we will try and keep the game going and maybe get to a slightly more dramatic spot before we hit it. Thank you, Katie, for cheering 100 bits. Ominous Watermelon,
You're
still
welcome.
one of the better Twitch names out there. You
I know. It always starts a conversation.
Yeah, just ominous, peeking around the corner of the hall, just
True.
sliding into frame.
That's how it happens.
That's more
That's how I
space,
should-
I think you're
all
doing.
That's how I
log into
should
the stream wearing
slide.
watermelon hats.
That's how I should just slide into every Twitch stream. It's just coming in very slowly on the side.
Obvious watermelon.
Hype train level 5. Previous record broken. There's so much confetti on my
Whamma!
screen.
Coming through
There's a
again.
steam key going out.
Lemma.
That's great.
Okay, so someone help me figure. Oh gosh, thank you, Cameramalama, continuing to contribute to the stream. You are so awesome and attractive. Just everyone who supports the stream, very
Smart,
name is
good at your
dripping
job,
with
and
sex appeal.
excellent driver.
Cameramalama.
And Teal Holdren backing it up with another 5. Oh my, what the heck is this
So
stream?
we beat the record?
Yeah.
The record's gone, right?
I
That's
think
shadow.
so.
Man, you had a crazy record from before too.
You did, yeah.
This community, do not count this freaking community out, man. They have done some stuff in this channel's past. You guys are so cool. Gosh, okay.
Holdren's the wiener.
I used to have it
Always
set
said
up
that
where it
about
would like
Holdren.
give me a running total for the stream. We've stopped doing like sub rewards, guys. Like
What? Wait.
like
what?
I'm
when
giving stuff
everything
away
gets
every
finished?
Monday now. No, I mean like just in general. We used to be like we'll give stuff away if people support the channel. But this is just out of the goodness of people's hearts. Like holy crap!
This very much.
So we're giving away 2 sets of dice, 1 piece of art, and Cameramalama is getting a Steam key from Existential Nerd. Holy bits! Oh shoot! I clicked on Eric's link. Erik.
Wait, what?
Existential Nerd put a link to the Steam keys in the chat. We're going to be hearing these little tinkling sounds for just a second, guys, and it is very nearly time for our break. But how do you step away when this kind of stuff is going on? Y'all are incredible. I hope the rest of our panel of players here is still entertained.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Thank
having a
you
great
guys so
time.
much. Y'all are so cool. My-
Jack Kealy stands in the corner and pees in the elevator. I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't put it past.
Wow.
No,
Not
he
at
does
all.
not. I'm kidding. It
Counts
was,
a small portion of the fire.
Let's see.
it was the way I tell you that I'm very close.
Oh my
Very
goodness.
small.
You're just
All right,
fire,
first
you're
I'm
just
running away.
fireproofing it.
So I don't know what
Exactly.
ever.
Fireproofing it.
I don't know whatever the last record was. We are 85% of the way to beating our last record. I don't know what that translates to, or I would tell people. But you guys have
So
already
we
done
haven't
so
broken
much
the
for the
record.
channel. No, I guess not. Twitch doesn't think so anyway. But either, I mean, this is not about beating records. This is about
I love it, Snoo.
y'all being awesome
Are
and
you
us
not
hanging out here.
entertained?
I hope you're entertained. I am
One of the best
supremely
movie
entertained.
lines ever.
It is.
You and I both have a milkshake, but I have a straw, and it reaches all the way over and drinks your milkshake. Did it just cut me out the whole way?
A
No,
lot
we
of
got
them.
it.
Okay.
Okay. So whatever. Grimforge just gave out 1 community sub, and that put us to 98%. You guys realize that for the
I have a
Oh my
feeling
God.
For the
someone is about
giveaway-
to cross the line.
Oh!
Very-
It's an all-time record shattered. It says. It doesn't say. It says shattered.
It should show that to us.
It says. It's with so many. I don't know if you guys are seeing this. This is so. I've never seen this. I've genuinely never seen this. So cool. It
That's
says
right.
setting a new record. Level 7 hype train. 30%.
That is amazing, you guys.
Y'all.
That is freaking amazing.
Who did what? Grimforge gave out a community sub. Leo gave out 2. TL Holdren gave out another one. Y'all, that's so cool. Like,
Let's go. All right, fine. Next level
I'm-
is a
You guys have made Rob speechless.
we're up to make.
Next level's a t-shirt.
Sheepish Lamb is referencing. There was a day. I think it was one of the first streams Leo ever tuned into, and God bless me, I can't remember the name of one of the other gents that came along. Prismatic Lightning and Leo and another guy who I don't think we've had around the channel for a while, unless he changed his screen name, just absolutely like came out of nowhere and fucking broke me one night. Like I went back and clip mined that stream because I was like in tears because nothing like that had happened before.
I've had a time or two like that. I've had people that come in and they just change your whole night. You're like, well, I'm just chilling. What the fuck just happened?
Yeah,
like, you're like, oh my god, thank you so much.
That is it, and y'all are amazing. And it got beat, and I am.
Yeah, that's it, dude. I mean, come on.
I'm tired, y'all.
7.
I've been I came in at the start of the stream making excuses for myself. I can't muster the kind of enthusiasm y'all deserve right now.
Let's look up, find Amaranth's
Over numerous
stream and go into her comments and tell her how it's done. Give her some tips.
You did say, I'm sorry, you did say tips, right? With a
tips,
P?
yes.
Okay, good.
No, that other thing that you're thinking of, that's what she gives us. We give her the advice.
That happens to me all the time.
Existential.
Steve, is I make a joke and somebody makes a better joke out of my joke.
The existential turd, everyone.
You have the Wish version right here.
Welcome to Hot Tubbing with Misty.
The Wish version. Thank you, Katie.
Yep. If you
The
get
bright
to the
red
next
hair.
level, we'll broadcast from a hot tub next time.
Yeah, it's a bunch of dudes with their tops off.
I need after working in the warehouse all week,
Oh.
I need a cold tub after this week. Goodness, thank you, Existential Nerd. Y'all are continuing. This is so. Every new subscriber y'all make, you realize, is a potential combatant for winning the dice, because only subscribers can enter the giveaway.
Don't
Never
tell me the
do it for only viewers somehow. I don't know. The people who are
I
here
know.
tonight.
I
think mine turned off. I can't even enter.
Everyone you can max out on the
I'm
tickets.
kidding,
It said at 100 tickets. But yeah,
Can we
y'all are
repost the
continuing
giveaway?
to push the goalpost farther if we ever plan to beat this again.
Yeah.
If we ever
is a good
can.
idea.
Yeah.
What's the benchmark for the shirt? Because I know Erik said
The shirt.
he was.
I have
Oh, man, if we get to
I
level
have
8,
t-shirts at
Level
the I have t-shirts I have Misty Mountain Gaming t-shirts at the warehouse now.
Ooh.
that'd be cooler.
And you're the
it wouldn't be
warehouse
cooler.
manager.
And yeah, the interim.
Yeah, but they have the new design on
Oh.
the back is dope.
That is a thing to mention, because I have gotten into the warehouse and actually started finding out what we have and putting it in the system. There's a big stone dice restock that happened yesterday, and there will be a sharp edge restock in our very near future. So if you've been waiting on some dice, now that someone who gives a shit is in the warehouse, there will be shit very soon.
And if you haven't seen their new hoodies, they're badass.
They are
I
cool.
I don't wear hoodies.
Some
and
of
I
you-
want those.
Some of you in the chat have already ordered the hoodies because I have seen you. Ravenheart gifted resubscribed with Prime. That's a fair way to subscribe. 12 months. Thank you, Ravenheart.
Give
I
us
just thought,
that
hey,
Daddy
cool! I got a
Bezos
notification in the
money.
middle of the stream for some reason. I don't know.
Daddy Bezos money.
There we go.
Daddy
Level 6 hype
Bezos
train.
money.
54% of the way to level 7. 10 seconds to go. Death by Snoo Snoo.
Level
cheered
7?
11 bits.
Oh my god, what just happened?
Nope, it was level 7. There it was. Oh. Thank you,
I
Death
thought
by
we were going
Snoo
to
Snoo, for the 100 bits. Hype train complete at level 7, 54%. Your community, our awesome Misty Mountain streaming community, in the past half hour, maybe 20 minutes, maybe 15 minutes,
But it's 15
contributed
minutes.
33 gifted subs and over 500 bits. What?
Wow.
Yes.
549 bits.
What virile sex machines we have in the chat tonight.
Thank you.
Rob's compliments are getting
There.
weirder.
Now it's 350.
Oh, look, on our next Twitch overlay that Sheepy had and may no longer want her name associated with, I have a wanted poster for everyone who contributes to the stream. And it says something like, for generosity, community, and unlawful attractiveness, these people who've
Okay, that's
recently
clever.
communicated.
That's awesome. Yeah, that's
So,
clever.
Is it Snoo that then pushed it over? So Snoo wants the shirt, but do you want a Misty Mountain shirt or a beard shirt? You already have beard shirts. You don't want a beard shirt.
Not keep your money in your hard-earned wares. I'm about to send you a shirt, Erik, and I will lump one in for Snoo while I'm at it.
That'd be great.
Message me a size. I know yours, Erik. You sent it to me before, but message me a size. Oh boy! And Erik, thank you for the bit, my man. You just wanted the last word, didn't you?
To an even number there. Yeah.
There you go. Okay. Oh my gosh.
And now it's time for a break to go get another round.
Well, right before we go, Ellie, the elevator to the basement opens. You are packed into the service elevator. You and Johnny were some of the last people to get in. John and you, of everyone on this elevator, were the last two to be here. In fact, of the people on this elevator, you may have been the only two people who have been here before. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes.
No,
I think you're right. Yeah.
So it strikes the two of you as odd how the lights are flickering. How you have this interspersed view of light and darkness staring down the hallway. When the lights aren't there, just this kind of holographic appearing of iridescent splotches of visages of what were there. Down at the end of the hallway will be the laundry room. Down at the end of the hallway will be the boiler room. Down at the end of the hallway will be the distillery.
Bye!
From doorways to the left and right will be supply closets and the like. And in the middle of the hallway is Cassette.
Oh no.
She's got her back turned to you. And in her hand, she's holding one of the knives from the kitchen. And it's not the right color. It glistens a little bit in the flickering light. And we'll be back soon from a break. We'll refresh some drinks, refresh ourselves, and we'll be back to you guys in 7-10 minutes. Thank you guys so much again for the overwhelming generosity that you guys have showed this channel and this stream. We'll be back to entertain you again soon. Hugs and kisses, bye! We'll see you in a minute. And I'm glad the audio wasn't back on for that sentence.
Yeah, I think sometimes
Hello.
real life bleeds over into the
I don't
stream.
know. That might be the best thing ever.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Misty Mountain Streaming. If you are just joining us, we are setting a record night for the channel thanks to our amazing community. And here we are rewarded with Kitty. Katie's Kitty. We will be giving a dice
Praise
giveaway.
Kitty God.
Praise the sun. If we will be
Wait,
doing a
let me
giveaway
turn
for
around.
2 sets of dice and drawing an additional winner for a custom piece of art from Silvered Pin at the end of the stream. So be sure to stay tuned. You don't have to be present to win, but if you are not present and don't get back to me quickly, I will draw another winner.
I don't remember what it was you said, but apparently it's supposed to be written on the shirt that you sent to Snoo.
What's
I'm not
supposed to
sure
be
about
written
that.
on the shirt I sent to Snoo? I can't do
I have
custom
to go
shirts.
back-
It's just a Misty
We'll
Mountain
have to
shirt.
check the
Zeros,
video. We'll have to check the video on that one.
Yeah, and we'll go back to the tape. We'll get the booth
Yeah.
to check on it.
We'll
What-
go back to the tape and take a look and see what it is that
What
you're
I-
supposed to scribe out of this shirt.
What I need is the band T-shirt for Bloodstains and Whiskey.
know.
I'm telling you right now, there's
I
enough
know,
artists right here.
I know.
Let's do this. I'm gonna start. We'll start this
crazy.
band. Bloodstains and whiskey.
Steve is unfortunately not with us at this time, so we are going to carry on without him. Steve is a family man with family stuff and small children in the house, so he occasionally is not master of his own time. So, to pick up where we left off, you were all crowded in this elevator. All of you are looking at, for what all you know, could be the normal basement situation. Seeing a young woman who none of you in the elevator have seen before. However, it is a silhouette familiar to Ellie in a situation unfamiliar to Ellie in a version of the hallway that is not familiar to Ellie. In fact, Ellie, this is not constituted in the rules of Call of Cthulhu. But I would like you to roll your sanity right now.
Okay.
Even if you fail, you are not going to lose sanity. I want you to know that. Because this is not a real roll. This is just a roll for Rob.
Welcome to Call of Cthulhu, where the rolls aren't real. And
Oh my god, I forgot I refilled the coffee over the break, and that is way hotter than I was expecting. Woo!
And Steve is back.
Rob
about-
concerned about burning his mouth more than his characters.
Yeah.
Okay.
well,
I rolled a 9, which
That's a
on my
success at most
sanity, which on my sanity is an extreme success.
wow. So sane. So sane right now. Yep. No further notes. All of you, again, all of you in the elevator are presented with this sight. However,
Right, that's
again,
pretty
it
good.
is only to Johnny and Ellie to know that this is not how the basement normally is.
While we were riding down, could I reach over and just wrap a bit of gauze around Kealy's head and try to staunch the bleeding from the lamp attack?
You absolutely may. In fact, that might distract both of you from what's going on down here, and Cole will assist as your medical aid, apologetically explaining that it's a good thing you guys are moving out soon because Kealy put a hole in one of your windows, and he didn't know it was Kealy, and he put a hole in Kealy, but only with a lamp. He thinks the
Right,
chess
you
set
did-
will survive.
Not the ivory chess set.
No, not the ivory chess set. This was
good.
this was the one your mother-in-law gave you.
Oh, that one's crap. Jack, do you allow me to doctor you?
Of course.
That's I wish I got something for having made an extreme success because I did.
Whoa.
But you get 1 point back.
All right.
Dr. Abernathy, sane or not, best doctor in the building. There is a doctor in the house.
Can't stand to watch somebody bleed.
I'm gonna yell out to Cassette because I saw you said the knife is
Mm-hmm.
it is glowing.
It's glistening in the
It's
flickering
glowing.
light. Dripping may be a better word.
What is it? What is it What is it dripping with?
Hard to tell from this distance.
What do knives always drip with?
She's a good
I
30
mean-
feet away from you right now.
Have you never seen a horror movie?
Does Cassette look injured?
No, Ellie probably hasn't. I'm kidding.
Not from the
Probably
back.
not. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I yell out, like, I'm gonna step into the hallway, because
Uh-huh.
I'm not smart,
Yeah.
and yell her name. Cosette, what are you doing?
Her head slowly comes up
No. No.
and turns around.
No.
You can see
Just-
her makeup has run down her face. She's been crying.
Hank.
Poor Cassette.
She killed Hank.
Ellie. I didn't expect to see you. So many people. She kind of cocks her head and looks behind you at the packed elevator. I'm so sorry. I'm not ready.
Just-
I just want to clarify that I still have my gun. In case
What
that's
you doing
relevant
with
at
it?
all. I'm just holding it.
Mm-hmm. Down?
Half and half, kind of like a little, not at her, but like a little up,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Half-mast.
I mean, you said it. I
18+.
mean, uh, yeah, okay. You're not ready for what? I'm gonna say that loud enough for her to hear it eventually.
Everything is a mess. And she begins kind of run her fingers through her hair. And you
A whole
watch
leg of
as
blood, yeah.
she pushes her hair back, the hair kind of stays in place. There's something viscous on her hands, kind of gelling it back as she presses it against her face. The lights flicker again.
How soon can we pull her in and tell her? Sorry.
I will have this all cleaned up soon. Jack, are you pulling the door closed?
That's all I'm trying to do is pull her in, close the door, and get the hell out of there. But I don't know how long it's been since getting wraps on my head and all that.
Oh, I mean, the curative work has been done. Fastening down the bandages may be a little bit in progress. But if that's what you want to attempt to do, you can absolutely attempt to do it. You can't move Ellie without Ellie's permission, but
Indeed.
or a roll.
Indeed.
But you are welcome to do whatever Jack Kealy would do in this moment, or try to do it at
Well,
least.
Jack Kealy would try to put a hand either depending on shoulder or somewhere in the back and just drag her back. Only because I assume I'm seeing the same situation now, looking
yeah.
down this hallway at this girl going.
You know who this chick
with a
is.
knife in her hand.
But
Yeah,
you see her.
I've seen enough silhouettes to not want to be there.
Okay.
So I'm gonna try to grab for Ellie to bring her in.
Ellie, do you care?
Um.
Where do you want to
She
be
fired
right
her
now?
gun by accident, or
Well. Okay.
perhaps
I.
kill Cosette?
No. Okay. Okay. So I'm kind of basing this on the fact that I rolled really well on my sanity check, which means that I should be logical in this situation. I know that this is not how this hallway usually looks. I know that Cosette is not acting normal, and there's a glistening knife. Definitely probably blood or something similar that I don't want to be anywhere close to. So yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck back inside of that elevator.
We're
Okay.
gonna slam that thing
Willingly.
shut and go up the floor.
All right. So you do not
Yeah.
resist when Jack Kealy's meaty hand closes around the back of your garments and drags you back towards the elevator. Pushes the door closed.
But I'm holding up that gun just in case she like runs at us like the Grudge or something.
Jack, you press the button for the elevator to leave, for the doors to close. You see the
Well,
doors.
slam the door shut, right, and then up.
You start to close the door. You try to manually assist the doors in closing. They start.
No.
It's as if they're. There's something resisting them. It's not like they're stuck. It's almost as if they're being held open.
Oh no.
An invisible memory eater.
So,
This is why Rob looks so happy.
I say, Ellie, does your friend need help? She looks sick. I am a doctor.
She takes a staggering step towards the elevator and says, Ellie, I did not mean it. I had to, you see. I couldn't. It had to be done.
What,
Can you?
Guys,
what
look.
did you do?
I was in this exact situation not even like 20 minutes ago. Said,
I don't have time for a story, Johnny. Can I kick into the ghost?
Can't you see the poor girl's scared? He's like,
No,
lots of crazy stuff is happening.
Right, but if I'm at the gates
Yeah.
and this thing won't shut, and I feel like there might be something there, can I kick to see if I can free this invisible?
You
thing
do.
off
You
of it?
throw a leg out.
And it goes right through.
Yeah, you almost pulled something down there.
Oh,
Ooh, wow.
But yeah, it doesn't seem to alter the
Make a
door
pull something down
situation.
there, roll.
I'm asking her, what did you do?
I'm pulling my gun and shooting
Door's
it.
still open.
So we all fire.
Yep, I'm literally gonna like
No.
drop down and go. Boom.
Bodies.
No.
The piles of bodies. The bits hanging from the ceiling on the shelves.
Fuck.
They fucked up my distillery.
Right, that's the thing to be sad about right now.
Ellie.
I
You-
have a list.
You didn't eat the veal, did you?
And call back to game one for those of you who haven't watched everything.
Rob. Nuh-uh.
It's really quiet. Did you? So I'm just like it's hard for me to hear everything that's going on because it's all whispery. So she killed her brother or something, and the brother was killing other people or something. Is that right? Or am I just reading into stuff here?
I think you're making an assumption that hasn't been put out here.
What
Okay.
the
You just
hell
heard
just
it.
No,
happened?
I'm jumping off
the
of the little
left.
bits that are coming through on my end, and I'm just trying to figure out if it's real or if I'm thinking.
What's wrong with the veal? Everybody.
What do you... why? Yeah,
Do headphones.
why?
She takes a couple more staggering steps towards you. The lights flicker again.
Is she... Can I see what's happening with her? Like her... her
Why don't you make this?
her body yet? Enough?
Are you trying to identify like What are you trying to do? Are you trying to get a sense of her, or are you like trying to like check her out? Like, are there any wounds or anything? What are you trying to do? Are you wanting for a psychology roll or a spot hidden or a medicine? What are you asking for?
Okay. Oof.
And
So
any of
specifically,
you are
what I was
welcome to be
talking
asking any
about.
of these questions, but
I
for
just
now,
wanna
Ellie.
We'll let one person run the scene, but we got to get out of this elevator, Ellie. We're all packed in here.
I know, but like,
Time for
look at her.
conversations.
She's
Pow,
my
pow,
friend.
pow.
She's my friend. I'm obviously concerned. I'm trying to
Got my
look at
losses.
her body in like a platonic way and see like if is this like viscera? Is she bleeding? Is there like a gaping hole somewhere that's bleeding?
Sure. I don't think there's a better roll than spot hidden. Then you are welcome to make it.
I will make it.
Just because the light is not great here. Is this penalty die or is this hard? Let's call it hard. It's a hard roll.
Okay. Well, I will use my bonus die then.
We'll use our bonus die afforded to us by Camu Emalema.
While she's doing this, I'm just like trying to talk down the guys and argue in favor of listening to the poor helpless girl with a knife, because not too long ago I was the poor helpless girl with a knife.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, we're like, hey, you're talking about
You didn't even have the knife.
People. Yeah, hey, you want to save some people? Here's the person we want to save, right, Mister? With great knowledge comes great responsibility. Let's get her in the elevator, or help take her with us to the stairs, or whatever we're gonna do.
I think the most impressive among us should take her knife away. And I step to the side.
It ain't gonna be me.
Look, I'm the idea guy.
What'd you get, Katie?
I did succeed, but I only got a regular success.
Okay. So
It was a 29. My spot hidden's at 30.
So for the purposes of this check, it is a failure. So what I will say is, in the flickering light, since you are paying attention, there's a bit of a wild look in her eyes. You've never seen Cassette's face in this particular arrangement before. There's blood on her hands. There's blood on the little apron that she wears. You're not sure if it's hers. You don't know if she's bleeding. You don't know if she's hurt. She's like almost limping towards you, but you don't see a wound. You would have to be closer, or something has to be done about these lights for you to be able to tell.
Well, I'm back in the elevator now. Are the doors still resisting being closed?
They're fighting, holding this thing open while you're having a chat with her.
Go ahead, Erik. Roll your strength for me, please.
Oh, I shouldn't have brought that up. All right.
Yeah,
I mean, we're
Jack's
like
fighting with
through
it.
the doors.
Yeah, you're actually
I've got my gun
you're
at
talking
her.
over Jack's arm because Jack is in front of you trying to close these things. And Dr. Abernathy has stepped to the side.
I failed.
I didn't know you knew how to do that.
How to fail? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's having a bad night.
I've actually done it a couple times, yeah.
Yeah,
How
that's
close
true
are
with
we?
the climbing. The climbing, yeah.
She's 20.
How close are we to the stairs?
The stairs? The service
the
elevator.
Hallway's all fucked up. We're not.
The stairs are beyond her.
I say, Miss, will you drop the knife and let us look at you?
I have a quick
Drop
question.
it.
Let's persuade her to drop the knife.
That's what I'm
By
working.
failing to hold the strength check, does that mean they push it open more, or it just stays the same?
The situation does not change. Abernathy, what do you imagine you are rolling when you are asking a woman in her state?
I'm talking her off whatever ledge she is on.
Great.
By being
Love
soothing
this.
and watching her reactions and modifying my words and tone based on my knowledge of human behavior and how to manipulate people.
So, I'm gonna kind of do the opposite of what I did with Ellie. All you have to do is score a regular success, but there is a penalty die involved because of her current state.
Sure, that makes complete sense.
You
I
have
will
a
buy off your stupid penalty die with my bonus die.
choices
There you go.
foiled again.
And I make it exactly. I rolled the
Wow.
number.
Why
35 against a 35.
why spend any extra effort when a 35 will do?
I don't need to be super charming.
So you
That's
petitioned
valid.
her. You said,
Some of us,
why don't you put the knife down or something to that effect, I believe.
Yeah. Hey, I think you're hurt. I think we can help you. Join us. We're all friends. Drop the knife.
She stops
We have a
walking
magic
towards
knife.
you,
Like to see it.
and she brings her hands, one of them holding the knife, up to her face. And just as her hands reach her face, her hand opens to bury her face in her hands, and the knife clatters with a little bit of a wet smack to the floor.
Alrighty. I
Her
move-
shoulders start to shake.
I scooch underneath Kealy's arms, and I'll go kind of ride the charm wave. And I mean, I'm gonna try to figure out. I'm touching her. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with her.
I'm gonna go with
Okay.
him. I'm going to the doctor.
And I mean, if you'll let me, I just kind of with my heel kick the knife back into the elevator.
Okay? All of those things y'all say happen. Jack, as you are there struggling with the door, these people kind of duck around you to get past. Buck makes his way towards you. And he's not trying to be surreptitious. He's not trying to be sneaky. While you are doing what you're doing, he is reaching for where he saw you put his gun so he
Knew
can
he
get
was
it
gonna do
back. Do you try to prevent that in any way?
Of course, I'm going to do that.
Okay.
Johnny's just going to reach down and pick up the other knife just in case.
Okay.
Actually, here's what I'm going to do, actually. When he goes for it,
Mhm.
I'm going to just let go of fighting invisible thing and drop down, like, to my, I don't know, knees, butt, like, to my side sort of thing. Like, just, oh. And then I'm going to pull the gun out and crawl up into the corner like this.
Oh, hey. Hey there, partner. Look. There are burning rooms. There's chicks with knives. There's just you'd feel better with the
strong
gun.
Boy, you close the elevator and let's go up. Fuck all the rest of them. I don't care. Let's get out of here.
Hey, look, you're more comfortable
Oh,
having a
whoa.
gun. I'd just be more comfortable having mine back. That's all I'm trying to do, is trying to make sure we're all protected.
Sure. And
Listen,
fighting
Kealy.
invisible creatures that don't seem to even take any damage.
Invisible what? Are you talking crazy, Jack?
What do you think I was fighting against there at the door?
I don't know, maybe there's
Door
a
open.
maybe there's a malfunction. I don't know what's going
I
on,
was
but
trying to close it.
Jack,
Look,
I just need to
Kealy,
calm
there's
down,
nothing but
Jack.
problems upstairs. He's like, look, we got crazy receptionists who are giving us phone calls and threatening us. We've got who knows what roaming around the halls.
Do I know where the stairs is from here?
It's on the other side of the lady that formerly had a knife.
Yeah, cool. I don't care
I know.
anymore. So I'm gonna like, you back the fuck off and like try to get out through them.
I'm just
I never thought I'd say this, Jack, but maybe listen to the Hollywood man on this one.
Besides, if you're gonna try to go upstairs, if you're gonna try to go up, the stairs make more sense anyway. Everyone knows where the elevator's going, Jack.
That's where the fuck
And-
I'm going.
Good, okay. And besides, you're not supposed to use the elevator when there's a fire going. I'm surprised we even did this.
Doctor, make
Wow.
make
Pointed that out earlier. Okay.
roll your medicine.
Okay.
Just straight roll, no modifiers this time.
Oh shoot, I'm way better at it than I was imagining. So I'm a 77 and I rolled a
You believe
I rolled a 79. I missed by 2. I'm gonna use 2 luck
Okay.
and make it exactly.
she does not take her hands away from her face as you begin to poke and prod and touch and examine.
Giggity.
She is.
Giggity.
She's an appealing young woman. It's certainly an easy examination, but you don't detect where she has been injured as you're making her way up until you get to her head. And she does seem to have experienced some manner of blunt force trauma to the back of her head, or, well, backside, roundabouts behind her ear.
3/4.
But the blood that is on her hands, for there is blood on her hands, and now it's on her face that she's doing this, and the blood that is on the knife does not seem to be her own.
Okay, I sort of whisper that to Ellie, who I can tell is concerned about her. I say her head's been hit, but she's not badly hurt, and this is not her blood. And I say, Mr. Lawrence, could you help the professor find somewhere to start putting those wards up again? Because we need to start on that.
Yeah, sure. After I get Jack Kealy to move on, I'm like, come on, Professor, I'll show you to the boiler. I'll show you to the distillery.
I say, dear, you need to lie down somewhere, and I start trying to guide. What's her name?
Cassette.
Cassette. Yes, I knew it had something to do with music. I just couldn't remember.
As you start to guide her, Jack, you were backpedaling, and you kind of reached
I was
this
backpedaling
situation.
towards the stairs.
Yes, it's basically the opposite end of the building. There is a stairwell going through, piercing all of the residential floors. There's an elevator on the opposite end of the hall, piercing all the residential floors. So you'll be making your way to the other end of this hallway, although everyone else will be out of sight down here after 40 feet.
Are you people insane?
Fair question.
I am not. I was checked as a child.
The place is on fire. We need to get out.
But
But
I'm
In
as
very
not
Dr.
worried
all
Bauer said, we
fairness-
have a responsibility to protect the people here, and this is one of the people here that needs protecting.
In all fairness,
charge of
this very
protecting
building
me, pal.
was on fire but nights ago,
I'm in charge of protecting
which
me,
may be
pal.
cause for concern, actually.
And there was
Exactly.
the two people who died in that one room fire.
Don't you guys want to live? Come on.
Hey, Chicago's. Look, that fire was like what, 7 floors away, 8? It's like surely the fire department's gonna be
Yeah.
able to take care
Let
of
me
that. But
take it from
you know-
Mr. Hollywood about like
Yeah.
structural integrity.
I'm sure that Chicago has never experienced, like really big
Oh.
fire ordeals.
Aw,
Too
too
soon.
soon.
At the time, very much too
1971.
soon.
It was 62 years ago.
I mean, Jesus, Seattle.
Too soon.
Oh,
San
I
Francisco.
got a new
Before I
bonus
was
die,
born.
please.
Ooh, yes.
Thank
You're
you very much.
Thanks, Leo. So Jack, you're backpedaling. You kind of cross the situation. Ellie, I assume, is being escorted either towards one of the staff areas. Although Abernathy doesn't know where he's going, Ellie could very much be leading them towards one of those
Yeah, I'm-
places. Bauer and Buck
Yeah.
are kind of sticking with Lawrence and not trying to startle Jack right now.
I'm trying to like comfort Cosette specifically and see if I can get her to say something coherent that makes sense, like what happened and why.
And I will gladly kind of hand her
No.
off to Ellie.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, all right, not dying. Here you go. Emotional
Yeah.
stuff.
Nothing I can do without a hospital
Yeah.
or time, and we don't have either of those.
Cassette takes her hands away when she feels you touching her, Ellie, and leading her, and her face now has 2 bloody handprints on it. Marring
I
an
can't-
otherwise gorgeous face. What's up, Mike?
I'm just going to say my character can't stand it. I've got to go like explore and see if I can figure out what she did. And I don't really ask anybody's permission. I just go.
Funny enough,
As soon as I think that Ellie kind of has cassette in hand, I just
Yeah.
sort of slowly start looking down the hall, see if I can figure out where the blood goes.
funny enough, it's going where Jack's going, towards the stairs.
Oh,
Oh, not the stairs.
What's wrong with the stairs? Anyway,
Am I not? Do I not?
every
notice this
new
as I go?
direction makes Katie sad.
I feel like, Jack, you're facing back, like, keeping an eye on everybody right now, not
Right.
trying to follow a trail of blood like Abernathy
Right,
is.
right, right.
Of course, you're very good
Yeah,
at
and I-
spotting things. You may notice it, but that's not where I imagine that's not where your attention is right now.
No, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, I just start walking towards him and I say, Mr. Kealy, I can tell you're having kind of a moment here, and I don't want to disrupt it. But I'm interested in this blood trail that goes behind you. So if I could just, and I kind of just put my finger on towards the gun and just sort of,
blood trail.
yeah, you're sitting on it.
Jesus Christ. I get up. Fine, Doctor. Let's follow a blood trail. This seems like a great idea.
Perfect. With absolutely no idea of the sarcasm, I say great, and start following the blood trail. With, I assume, Jack Kealy protecting me.
Well, I'm gonna let him walk a little further on his own.
Yeah, I said assume. I don't
Yeah.
bother to check.
All right, that will leave you guys around a corner pretty quickly and are heading down. The basement, like everything else in this hotel, is kind of U-shaped, so you round a corner away from everybody else as you start making your way around. You're going to pass by the distillery, you're going to pass by the laundry room, and you're going to make your way towards the stairs on the other end of the hall.
I got confused as to the directions.
It's okay.
Didn't you say the layout? Did you say the layout looked different, or did I imagine that?
Well, because I thought he
No.
said that we saw cassette and then we saw the distillery and everything glowing in the distance, and I was like, that sounds like
no,
fire. So I was trying to run the other way.
No, sorry, it's beyond her. It's not... the only thing glowing down here is the flickering electricity.
Okay.
There's no source of light other than the electrical lighting, which
I
seems
thought
to
it
be
was
on
a
the
fire
fritz.
burning in the distillery, and I wanted no part of that because that shit will blow. So
The
I
only
wanted to
fire
try to-
burning is the Disco Inferno, and also Room 804,
This is a basement.
one in
Do we
Lena
have a
Lockwood's
breaker
box.
box?
and that one, yeah.
Is
Pardon,
there is there a breaker box down here? We're in the basement.
Of course there is, and you probably know where it is too. It would probably be in that closet off of the laundromat.
I love closets. I'm gonna.
You saw Cassette going in there once before. She pulled some
Big
like
time
little
laundromat
medical IV rack out of there.
That's where she was crying, right? No, maybe not. In the midst of comforting Cassette, I'm also gonna go to that closet and look for the breaker box because these flickering lights are creepy.
Sounds good. All of those things are happening. Now that the gun is pointed at Dr. Abernathy's back and not at Johnny, Bauer, and Buck, Johnny, as Bauer and Buck are there in the elevator with you, kind of waiting for permission to leave, Buck looks down to you and says, "You know, I'd rather like that Kealy fella, but he seems a little off his rocker a little bit now, talking about invisible monsters and waving that gun of his around, taking mine, and what do you think? What's going on here? Now there's fires burning, and y'all are talking about wards, and look,
Yeah, it's
I hate to say it, but you might be the sane one left in this group."
finally my skills are appreciated.
Spellcaster.
Look, yeah, it's been a crazy, stressful night for everyone. Lots of crazy stuff is going on, things that no one can explain, and the people who can't explain them. I mean, no offense, Doc, but the people who can explain them, it's just stuff we've never heard of before, and it doesn't really make sense to everyone.
And
Or
me and my
anyone.
magic knife don't know what to make of it all.
Yeah. Look, there's
They're drawing a
obvious,
face on it and calling it Wilson.
Look, there's obviously some crazies up in this place. Maybe there was the bellhop. There's the receptionist. I don't know what those two are on about, but they might have a point about trying to find a way out of here.
What was wrong with the bellhop?
Oh, you remember him? Well, if you don't remember him, that's great. He's like, look, here. Why don't you? He said, look, I don't have a gun or anything, but why don't you take this? And I give him the kitchen knife. He's like, and I know this doesn't really seem to be in your nature, but weird as the stuff he's saying is, the doc is really the only one who seems to know what's going on. You think you can just keep him safe while he does whatever it is he's wanting to do here?
Sure, Mr. Lawrence. Much obliged for the knife.
Yeah, now, I've got it in my hand. I'm like, but that which he said. But we're trying to make sure that as few people get hurt as possible. This is for the crazies, not for any of us. Unless someone's really lost it. I say, and I look with the way that the other two guys just left. I mean, really lost it, right?
Right. Unless they really lost it.
I'm drowning in the sarcasm on this floor.
Yeah. Let me just go ahead and fail a sense motive.
Okay, psychology for you. Travis,
psychology is what it is.
Travis, by the way, is not more than 5 feet away from you at any point. Doc.
Okay.
Oh, good. I kind of assume that, and so I don't check on it.
Yeah.
I think of him basically. You were asking earlier. He's kind of like that middle-aged Alfred Pennyworth type, right?
Yeah.
Like he's capable, but he's not burly or anything.
Yeah. I'm imagining him as an appropriate Watson type. He served. He knows how to take care of himself, but he's not in his prime anymore. And how'd it go, Lawrence?
Not well. But I think that both of these guys in this elevator are both sane. I'm too stressed or too whatever's going on right now to tell whether they're telling me the truth or not. Right. Yes. Unless Doc, would you need this to carve your little things in the walls?
No, that would not be necessary.
All right. Well, hey, it's like, I know there's a lot of crazies running around here, and they probably saw us taking the elevator down. So, I mean, I'd really feel more comfortable if you had someone watching your back. So,
I would feel more comfortable if the man who did not burst into my room attempting to kill me minutes ago.
Hey, what now?
Oh, it's not in charge of my health.
I'm sorry. Yeah, maybe I'll just hang on to both of these.
You still worried? You gotta let that go, Doc. It was like lifetimes ago.
Every time y'all say Doc, I think you're talking to me.
And Buck has no appreciation of the difference between educated and affluent people.
Yes, between Doc and Professor.
Yes.
You're a big guy. I'm sure you can. Maybe I ought to I don't know. Maybe I should stay down here with you guys. We'll figure it out. Come on, let me show you where that distillery is. We can make ourselves some Molotovs or something.
Stop giving away my liquor.
All we need is more weapons. What this group needs is more weapons.
More flammable items? What the hell?
You just need to go back up to Buck's room, man.
I don't know where Buck lives.
Buck knows? Everett.
Yes, sir.
You and Kealy are making for the stairwell. It's not like a body was dragged through here, but there are drops of blood connecting where Cassette was standing to the stairwell. You're following that trail. The lights are flickering in and out. Maybe you're kind of running your hand along the wall just to kind of, identify where you are in the flickering lights. It's a little bit disorienting.
I really can't believe I'm the only one walking away from a girl with a bloody knife and face.
I know,
I don't understand
right?
this at all.
Right?
The place is on fire. We need
It's
to
like,
be getting
have
out
they-
of here, and yet
I know I'm the Hollywood guy, but I mean, surely they've seen a horror movie before, right?
She
I'll try
dropped
to
the
track
knife.
if it's useful. Of course, there's not any light, so that might not be
Yeah.
very useful.
She had a romantic encounter earlier in the film. Like, she's a goner, man.
I'm trying to fix the lights. I'm
Yeah,
like,
you
actively
are.
trying.
Everett, as you are leading the way, Travis is behind you, between you and Kealy. Kealy's in the back with that gun. You're not paying much of this mind. There is something to be gained ahead of you. There is an answer, and you are pursuing it. If you didn't already have a bonus die, this would be a wonderful reason for someone to give you a bonus die, like me. But, this is the format. The lights flicker off. And they flicker back on. And you are not in the hallway. Instead, you are on top of a building. This building. And you are vaguely aware that in the darkened skies above you, there are winged shapes traversing and swirling about the air. There is a host above you, but it is not a sense of dread that they give you. They are with you, or you're with them. But everything beneath you, this sea, the sea of a city, is swarming with the insignificant ignorant.
Sounds right.
With the blissful fools who don't know what you know, who think they have some chance, who think that their lives matter, who think that they're anything more than servants at best and food at worst. You, though, you're different. You are better. You are superior. You are not temporary any longer. Your life is not judged in mere years. Your thinking is not limited by the constraints of physics and the knowledge of the day. You have the knowledge of eons on your side. And what is standing in your way? Because you know this isn't now. This is soon. If the man following you with the gun were out of the picture. And then you see nothing. And then the lights flicker again. And before you is the stairwell ascending. Now, Everett, you know you didn't think that. You were shown that. It isn't real, but maybe it could be. An idea was expressed to you not with words, but with images and feelings. And you realize you've stopped walking. But you could start again if you wanted.
I do. I don't think there's any action for me to take other than I turn around and look at Kealy for like longer than the sum total of probably as many times as I've looked at him in the past.
Well, the
I
question
turn
is,
around and
like,
look at him for like a total of like 10 seconds.
how long is he lost in his little moment to where I look at him and go, what the fuck?
Kealy, to your perspective, the lights flicker off. As they've been doing. That's nothing new. But when the lights come back on, you have continued to move, and it seems that Everett has stopped, and he's looking over his shoulder at you with what kind of an expression would you say, Everett?
One, like I'm just looking at you for the first time. Like I'd never really bothered to look at you before, and now I'm kind of taking you in.
Doc, what's the matter?
I'm not sure. Do you feel all right, Mr. Kealy?
Well, at the moment, I just want to get away from these people. Are you kidding me? And this whole place is on fire. Why are we not looking for an exit? That's the only thing I can't understand.
That's the only thing you can't understand?
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, yeah, well, and there's something that you described that I haven't figured out what it is yet, so, I'm just going to leave that one alone. Find the exit, get out. That's all I know. Then I'll gather my thoughts.
Stick with me for the time being. There may be someone injured. I want to follow this blood a little further. Just another minute.
It's towards the stairs, so that's fine.
Let's go.
Let's hope it's not a, murder scene.
Yet, almost certainly is.
She had a crazy.
And I turn around and start walking again.
I can't possibly. Come on, you must
He's just
believe
yelling.
me. She had a crazy look in her eyes.
Y'all both walk past Travis, and he mumbles to himself, "In case anyone's concerned, I feel fine."
Oh, Travis.
He's like,
Womp, 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 womp.
he walks after you. He doesn't feel like saying it very loud after having brained Jack Kealy earlier in the night.
Come on, Travis.
Ellie, Johnny, Bauer, and Buck. Ellie, are you heading for the distillery, or are you heading for the laundromat? Right?
So I was looking for the breaker box.
The breaker box. So that's in the laundromat. So you guys are making your way over there. Cassette kind of collapses over like a table set aside for like folding linens and everything. She doesn't want to touch anything white with her hands. Even in this moment, she's still a maid. Buck kind of doesn't know what to be doing with himself and is really wishing that he had a weapon of some kind. Bauer begins making his way to the corners of the room, and he's mumbling to himself, saying, "There is no door. There should be a door. This would work better if there was a door." Because there's just kind of an open entryway into the laundry room from the hall. And he starts, takes this little flask out of his pocket, and he, dumps a little onto a fingertip, and he stands on top of a washing machine and starts scribbling stuff in the corners of the room and starts murmuring to himself. You guys turn on the lights in this room, presumably. Whatever is going on in the hallway does not seem to be going on here. The lights come on immediately. And you're making your way towards the breaker box in the IV room.
Mm-hmm.
That door...
I love they put the breaker box the furthest away from stairs and everything. This is the
isn't it
best
odd?
Design ever.
Yep, it's
Probably
like it was
a fuse box, just for the point of order there.
Yeah. Now, you don't have a key to that room. You've never needed to be in that room before. It occurs to you, you haven't been in every room of this hotel, every hotel room. But basically every functionary room you've had a reason to go to before. You've never been in that room.
Well, I picked one lock.
Still got those picks on you then?
Yes.
All right.
I hope so.
I mean, if
I
you
would
were,
have had no reason to put him down.
I mean, I guess if you're the kind of person who walks around with them with no reason once, you're probably the kind of person to walk around with them for no reason a second time. So yeah.
Well, the last time I used them, I found you know what I found. So I
Sure.
feel like I would be prepared for a second case of breaking and entering,
Fair
which
enough.
would be now.
What did we roll for that last time?
There's a skill for it.
Yeah. All right.
there is a locksmith, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it lock?
Roll your locksmith
I
while
thought you were pretty good at it.
while I hear what Johnny's up to.
I am pretty good at it.
Johnny,
And I'm-
And you have a bonus die.
I got another bonus die, right? And I'm gonna use that bonus die.
Johnny, how's it going?
good. Johnny is just gonna keep an eye on everyone, try to keep everyone safe, check on the girl, keep an eye on the guy who he thought was fine, and then apparently is bursting in people's rooms trying to kill them. So, and, just keeping both the knives to himself for now. Have we made it to the distillery yet?
You haven't, actually. The distillery is next door, and you know that. You guys are in the laundry room as Ellie makes her way towards a door in the back of the room and fishes some lockpicks out of her pocket and begins fiddling.
Okay, I'll just keep an eye on the
And-
hallway.
And how'd it go, Ellie?
It went so well, smooth as butter. Didn't even need that bonus die because I rolled a 1.
Nice.
I don't know if we've ever had a one.
Finally, her uppance has come.
Wow. All right.
It's breaking and entering. I'm a criminal.
This
You
lock,
were already a criminal.
this lock was made to be picked. I mean, all locks are made to be picked, really, but you are in and out of this lock like you've picked it before.
Oh, yeah.
Like Jack Kealy and Mr.
Like Jack
Larkin.
Kealy.
You
Like
open up the door, and the light from the laundromat behind you casts your shadow over the contents of this room. On the back wall, you see the fuse box. Between it and you is a small crowd of these 5.5-foot tall metal racks with saline solution attached to them. And very clearly, over the medical label that is placed on each bag, is a date for tomorrow, and the next day, and the next
And
day.
one that's Abby normal.
Going forward for the next 9 days. There are
Oh.
shelves to the right and left in this room. The only thing in between you and the fuse box are these little racks. The shelves are almost bare. But aside from a few cobwebs, seems to be one shelf that is being used. And at the back of that room, on the back of that shelf, is a small wooden box. It has a latch, but no lock.
I see. Hmm. Noted.
Where's the fun if you don't have to pick
I-
a lock to get it?
Noted. I'm gonna go to the breaker box before I go to that box that I'm obviously curious about and gonna get right after the breaker box. Ideally.
You go to the breaker box, you open it up, and there are the fuses inside. Do you know much about electricity, Ellie?
Everybody's got 10% electrical repair, just so you know.
But I mean, she's got to have a little something knowing how to do distilleries and whatnot on the down low. I mean,
You would think.
Yeah, I only have the standard 10% in electrical repair. I would just follow me here. I would just assume that I know a little bit about it just from being down here all the time and kind of like working for the hotel. Maybe?
Yeah, but you've never been in this room before.
Also, breakers are labeled, right?
Well, modern breakers are.
Some of them are.
Richie set up the electronics.
We're talking knob and tube.
This is
and-
also a hotel that didn't really install its fire escape so well. So just imagine where
That's
that
fair.
starts and stops.
I imagine no one ever needs it.
So no, I don't have any expert electrical knowledge. No.
Cool. Go ahead if you want to try and fix the lights and roll your electrical repair. And let me know if you roll a 95 or more.
96.
96, there you go.
Well-
Also that.
I'm out of bonus dice, so wish me luck.
I don't.
Okay. All right. Just so we know, I'm rolling specifically Cthulhu themed dice.
Ooh.
Little it's gonna blur it.
You
Little
got it.
Cthulhu.
You're going to get this one.
Or don't.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll get it.
Little
Holdren says
Cthulhu.
she got another.
Oh, right. They double purchased for her earlier in the evening. That's true. By the way, thank you to
Hey,
Architects
don't
of Faith
stack. What?
for the raid and the GM in the Great Barrier and Antiable 123 for the follows. Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all being here. It's a red letter night for us.
Okay, does that mean can I use that second bonus die right now?
Oh, I've given it to you, but let's say no. Nah, it's all right. You got to beat a 10. You can have a bonus die.
You're trying to fix his ambiance.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Excuse me for trying to set a mood.
Exactly. Why don't you set the place on fire if you want light?
Oh my God! Let's not get carried away. All right, let's try to keep it together here.
Could you roll
My God.
two 96s for me?
No, I think she rolled
96
a
and
1
100.
and a 2.
How'd it go? Don't get my hopes up, Katie.
So oh god. Can I just go? Because I don't think I want to know if I rolled a 98 and then a subsequent 98 right after.
That is awesome.
You know what? Just spend 39 luck like the rest of us.
Excuse me, madam, but I believe that's what we call fucked.
What is?
But I might be mistaken. Oh, let me go through my glossary of
I'll just
terms.
log out. Can I just log out of Discord? I gotta go.
No, I mean we got 15 minutes left, and then we're gonna do giveaways. And you got to figure out who you're drawing stuff for.
Oh
My cat's on fire. I gotta.
We're drawing for drawings.
Oh my
Isn't that
God,
fun?
this is great.
So-
298s in a row.
Hmm.
That's what I get for
So,
rolling
like-
a 1.
So
It's like someone
Mike,
other than Rob wanted you to die.
Mike, my fellow arbiter of rules in Call of Cthulhu and whatnot.
I believe
I mean-
she's like totally fucked, right? I mean,
Being electrocuted by the power grid of the city of Chicago versus a gunshot, which one do you think hurts more?
Oh my god, I'm dead.
Gunshot for sure.
Gunshot for
For
sure. Okay. What
Yeah.
damage does
I
your
just-
gun
just-
do,
is that
Kealy?
because you lose consciousness with the second one?
Well, because you can just touch it and get zapped back across the room.
Yeah.
Right. And
Kealy-
then you wake up in like 3 days.
Kealy, you're holding a well, tell you what, Abernathy, you're holding a hunting rifle right now. What damage would it do if you shot someone?
Holy cow, a ton? Don't do that to her.
No, I'm gonna scale it
Um,
back because power grid is less, right?
Okay, yes, it does 2d6 plus 4.
2d6 plus
Which will
4.
kill anybody if you roll up.
Okay,
I don't know if I agree with all of this, but all right.
so let's not do that. Let's
Yeah.
do Let's do 2d.
I mean, like for the range, the hunting knife, the magic hunting knife, does a D4 plus 2. So just kind of give you a feel
Okay.
for the range there.
She takes a point or two of damage, and her hair will never be the same.
I can't abide the thought of this doing less than 3 points of damage. So let's do 2d4 plus 1.
That seems very, very mean and reasonable.
And you know what? Let's have the people not involved who have been less involved in the story thus far to this point. Johnny, you get to roll a d4 for Katie.
Oh no!
Since you haven't participated, you can hurt your friend.
And Jack, why don't you roll a d4? And then y'all can be nicer than I would be if I rolled d4s.
I'll roll a new D4 and see how it works.
Johnny and Jack, let's go.
How many hit points do you have, Katie? What's your maximum hit point? Or your current?
Don't tell us that.
I want to know.
I think the
I
chat
don't really
wants to
what
know.
I'm supposed to be rolling here, and I'm kind of like frustrated by this because should I get a higher number or a lower number? I don't know.
It depends on who you ask.
Yeah, I got a 2.
Okay.
The middle of the road. Mine was cocked, so I'm throwing it again.
Yep.
How do you cock a D4?
Right?
Oh yeah.
I want to look at the box on the shelf.
I'm sorry. It's outside the box.
How'd it go, Johnny?
Well, the cocked one wasn't a 4,
Ah.
Good.
but
Wait,
now it's not
what?
cocked anymore, so it's a 4.
So
I
Five,
rerolled
six,
a
eight,
3.
nine.
I rerolled what looked like a 3, but it was kind of
So
pointed at a
7.
2, and it turned into a 4.
So, Ellie, you look at this fuse box and think, I've got this. And you think,
I was so
maybe
wrong.
it's probably
that
been
shit,
tampered with, and then you see this thing, this one particular fuse seems to be blown, and actually there's a little spark coming from it. You're like, oh, that's the problem.
So you lick your finger.
And so you reach to repair it.
Take off your shoes. Step in
Um,
water.
You kind of have pushed your way through and navigated through these little racks of IVs and saline solution as you are making your way to it. There is a pop and a clattering of several IV racks getting knocked aside, Johnny, as Ellie is propelled back into the laundry room with a fun new hairstyle. So if you take it is important now, because if you take large amounts of damage proportional to your health, things happen, I'm pretty sure. So what did you have and what do you have, Ellie?
How much damage did you said 7?
I said 7. Because that's what 4 and 2 and 1 add up to.
No.
Yeah.
I had
She gonna say
I had 9.
Okay, all right.
So,
Hey, my first aid recently improved.
oh, this is the pulp book. I set the Call of Cthulhu book a little bit away. Doc, could you help me
Oh yeah.
let
sure.
Katie
So,
know what happens when you take 7 points of damage when you have 9 health?
Yeah, terrible
Oh,
things.
Terrible things.
let's
Major wound,
see.
right, or something like that.
I think I have a thing here.
Don't do that.
Um,
She was cute.
I mean, still
So,
is, depending on what
Kealy.
you're into.
Kealy.
Was.
Well, after seeing you take a blast like that, I'm sorry.
I mean, here's the
Where's the
thing.
chicken?
Anybody
been
finds
sous
your
vide.
corpse, they're going to be inspired for certain disco hairstyles in the future.
Oh my god, electrified.
thought it was on. Yeah, here it is. I thought it was on the sheet. All right. So if you lose greater than or equal to half your hit points in a single attack, you have a major wound. She did. Oh, good. I thought you were already dying. All right. You have a major wound. So you basically need a doctor now. Let me go find the exact rules for what I have to do to you. But basically, right now you're not dead. And until you get to 0, you're not even unconscious. So you are functional right now, but you need to see a doctor, and I'll find out how quickly.
And she's glowing with electricity.
Now. So give me just a minute to look up medicine, but that's the basics.
It says con roll to avoid falling unconscious, or am I looking in the wrong spot? It might be.
You might be looking in the. I think that's after.
The intent is to move from this game to Pulp Cthulhu, which we're already allowing you to avoid certain death by spending a certain amount of your luck points, as Johnny has found out, because I think that's just such a good rule. But in Pulp Cthulhu, you could spend 20 luck and get a d6 of hit points back immediately. So let's look forward to that for your next character after this one dies.
Was what I did not rules as written?
Did you just bring up a feature we're not using tonight?
Yep. I'm wanting to tease future things.
Yeah, he just wants to bring Katie back as the next character.
Rob says I can't be in the next campaign as this character.
Ellie Two-Face. You got it, Ellie.
When a character takes a major wound, tick the wound box. You immediately fall prone. You must make a con roll right now, or you are unconscious.
Where's the wound box? I found it.
I found my wound box.
And if you...
And it is checked, my friend.
If you go to 0 hit points while the major wound box is still checked, then you are dying, which happens really fast in this game.
Yeah.
That's what was going on with Terry out there in the hall, and there was no saving it.
Did you guys plan this? She was like, I need time to keep moving all my stuff. And...
Katie's like, no, I'm tired of playing this with you guys. Can you just find a way to kill me this session?
Ellie made great whiskey. We really don't want to lose her.
Existential nerd, by the way, making great points. No healing potions, no laying on of hands.
I mean,
all
you
right.
can still lay on hands, but then that becomes really...
Wait,
yeah.
What? That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, very important con roll, Ellie. Very important con roll.
Totes and approps.
Doc and Jack,
That's what I do.
I will allow you guys have kind of got your own thing going on, but you're not all that far away. This took her a second, not very long, to pick the lock and to get in there, and you guys have been kind of moving. Just make a spot hidden roll and see if you hear the commotion behind you, and then you can decide for yourselves whether or not you care.
Wouldn't that be listen? There's a listen.
Oh, listen. Sorry. Yes, listen. Thank you, Steve.
I took the listen skill. I wanted to matter.
I'm going to see if I smell it.
Thanks for changing it after my roll.
You have a bonus die, Jack, if you need it.
Well, I have a minor success.
Okay.
I'm going to use my, now that I know it's listen, I'm going to use my bonus die, if you don't mind me adding it after the fact.
I don't mind.
20. I missed it by 2, and I'll spend even more luck.
Leo said,
Katie's
like, I have shit to
now,
draw.
I will remind you before you do, Doc, although you may not care. So we're looking things up.
Oh,
and
yeah, that's right.
For the purists of Call of Cthulhu, if there are any of you out there, first of all, if you get any bonus die towards a roll in Call of Cthulhu, you're not supposed to be able to check the box. We are not playing that way because it is dumb.
It is really dumb.
You are also not supposed to be able to check the box if you spend any luck. That we have been wibbly-wobbly on this stream, but...
No, we have not used that. We have not done that.
We have, you're right.
I did last week, and then I called Rob the next day and said I cheated.
So we are... If you spend luck, you get the success, but you don't get the check.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
But you may be able to save a fellow investigator's life, so maybe it's worth the 2 points.
You guys have
You're right.
confidence.
I won't.
Johnny's first aid skill.
Having only one check mark to upgrade on last time, I don't have a problem with this.
There you go. So, Abernathy did not succeed. Kealy did succeed, and you hear the commotion back there. You've got a gun pointed at Travis Cole and Dr. Abernathy's back, and something is going on behind you. No idea what.
SOS.
Oh, sorry. Do you want me to have my RP moment then?
in just a second because I really want to know how that con roll went for Ellie.
I didn't roll it yet. I was waiting for the right moment.
Do it.
My goodness.
Do it, though.
The time has come.
Oh my god, I'm so nervous right now.
Fail the con roll, you
Roll
won't.
it and use your hatred.
Rolling. Keep those con saves rolling.
Oh no.
Make the roll or else you will die.
It's an 80-something they roll, and now she feels so sad. Because she's about to die.
Let's just let Erik do all the musical interludes.
Sorry.
I rolled a 57. But my
Okay.
constitution is a 40.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Mike. I feel like this may be a no luck spendy kind of thing, or is it a luck spendy kind of thing?
I think the only thing you can't spend luck on is
Luck and
combat
sanity?
stuff. No, it is sanity and combat stuff. I don't know if this is combat stuff.
What?
I mean,
Yeah.
there's a rule for it.
You
I just
know
don't
what?
know right now.
We'll look
You
that
know
rule up
what?
before we play again, because this is an excellent cliffhanger to leave everybody else in the chat on. Katie,
I was gonna say, I got a lot of
Katie,
rules to read
Katie,
anyway,
whoa,
so.
Katie, we're not gonna make
No.
you. We're not gonna make you wait a week. We will figure it out right after we do the giveaways.
Would you call this
Guys, guys.
call it a shocking development?
Ah,
Can I take bonus dice away?
What? That's not fair. Come on. I haven't been that bad.
Guys, sorry, I went a little walk in
Guys,
there.
Listen,
Guys,
I wasn't that bad.
wow,
Please don't take away my little starry thingy.
What a
Yeah,
session.
come on.
whoo.
A session.
She says I'm
Whoa.
sweating. All
No,
right.
No, I want my star.
Well-
Please, let me have my little star thing.
Thank you guys so much for playing this session with me. Thank you guys for watching the session. Thank you guys for the overwhelming support that this stream has been shown, this channel has been shown. This community is outstanding. I will happily put you against any community out there on the internet, except maybe Erik's community, but that's because we basically share a community at this point.
Yeah, exactly. They're all here.
Too much crossover. Thank you for everyone who contributed. Thank you for everyone who was just here. We set a record for the channel tonight. That is so amazing. I'm going to call my boss as soon as I get off the call with these wonderful people, and after we figure out what's going on with Ellie. Let's draw some winners, shall we? I hope everyone has been contributing and buying themselves some tickets for all the wonderful stuff, because we're giving away not only 2 sets of dice tonight, but we're giving away a piece of Katie's custom art. You'll be able to contact and figure out. She will draw, I'm assuming, a role-playing game character, because that's kind of what she's known for around here, but I guess that's between all of y'all.
Yeah.
Just so you know, every time she does this.
Yeah, there's a lot of, like, the librarian, like, adjusting the glasses going on
But every
tonight.
time she does this one, the middle bridge, she always looks right at me, and I'm always like, all right, that means fuck off. All right, I got it.
It's just the little anime protagonist just like, but I was thinking 5 moves ahead. All right, where did I put the giveaways?
I'm so extra pervy.
Here we
know
go.
where you're going.
We had 734 tickets bought for tonight's giveaway from our subscribers.
My goodness.
We are going to draw 3 winners, and you know what? We're not going to do if it happens to come up that you win multiple times, we're going to let somebody else win. Everybody has the opportunity to win one of the things going on tonight, because y'all have all shared the love with us. I feel like spreading the love around back to as many people who contributed as we can. I think that sounds fair. So we are closing the giveaway 3, 2, now. And everyone who has entered is locked in. Existential Nerd, Holdren, Leo, Sheepy, Ravenheart, Ominous, HT Thrain? Cool, I don't know who you are. I'm so glad you're here and entered. Sassy Skittles, Cameramalema, Lots of people. Dabs is in here. Let's draw 3 winners. First winner for my bronze skull and crossbone set of dice. I will be going into the warehouse tomorrow. Steve is going to be there with me for a little bit. And we will ship out your order together. Drumroll, please. I didn't know I could keep up the trill going for that long. Leo Yeager, longtime supporter of this channel, participant in our last record-setting night, is getting a set of convention dice from Misty Mountain Game. It's always nice to get the stuff you can't get on the website, right? And that's kind of what I try to give away here. Oh, Digital Clubhouse TV is here. Hello! And this is going out to Leo. Congratulations, Leo. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here, gaming with me, and hanging out and supporting the community like you do. Let's draw again. All right.
Congratulations.
Another one coming up. Nope. I lost it that time. Ravenheart. Well, you know what?
And we're re-gifting.
Nah, give it to someone else.
Give it someone else. Okay, well, why did you enter in the first place? Drawing another winner.
Because you said something about Misty Mountain t-shirts. and Katie said art.
Dabs! I will get you a
There we
t-shirt.
go.
Dabs!
There we go.
Consistent
Congratulations.
retweeter of tweet from Oh My Sophie's community, who is now Sophie RPG, by the way. She rebranded this week. You are now the winner and soon-to-be proud owner of a, in my personal opinion, very cool-looking set of dice. Because I like blue and green, and these look cool. I actually got these kind of for myself a long time ago. Like, I don't know when I'm going to see these again.
Wait, we're dabbing.
I'm taking
with-
these. Dab it. Okay.
His name is Dabs.
I get it, but I don't know.
Dabs.
I think it has to do with his abs.
It.
They're
The abs.
destructible
Oh, yeah.
abs.
Dabs' name is a play
Wait.
on his actual name, but it's also very
Can
cool.
can we get a synchronized dab?
Okay,
I
is
don't
it?
know
Is
how
it?
that works with Discord.
All right.
Can we get everybody going this way?
All right.
Which
wait,
way is that
All
way?
right.
I
this
forget
way.
my screen is flipped.
way.
All right. 3, 2, 1. And we're not all quite in the same direction, and that's
I didn't do it.
I think your camera's reversed.
mine is.
Oh,
It looked
At
right
least
on
I-
Twitch.
Reverse.
Katie.
you know what? We had the rows. Me and Mike
It's
went the same
reversed.
direction.
It's all fine. Thanks, Dabs.
Dabs
All
for
right.
Dabs.
And
Dabs
now,
for Dabs.
for a never before offered prize on this channel, a piece of original silver pin art. One more time, back to the drawings. If you are not already a member of the community Discord, type !Discord in the chat. That is how you can get in the Discord, where you can connect with Katie and let her
Cut a
know
piece of my figure.
how to.
And
Oh,
we'll
why has he got the
just
knife?
auction that away.
Why has he got a knife? Is that the magic knife? Is that the thing?
I'm gonna auction off a piece of myself.
No.
Camarama Lemma! Camarama Lemma
Alright.
not only tipped us over the hype train to be able to get a Steam key, but you know what? He didn't win another drawing, so Cam gets a custom piece of art from Miss Katie Schiller Pen.
I was gonna give him a T-shirt, but I just sent him one.
Oh,
Yep.
well, there you go.
I just sent them a new T-shirt, so yeah. Sorry.
I'm going
That's awesome art
to...
there.
Or if they got
Camarama
another
is-
T-shirt from me, like, meh.
Camarama-Lama's been here last week and this week, making sure we're all consistently topped off, and he's the number 2 contributor tonight, and Leo's the number 3 contributor tonight. So
You have
You guys are amazing.
definitely
actually.
stats
I
and
need a
numbers
lot
that
more.
I have.
I think all of you already own T-shirts of mine, so yeah, I have really nothing to offer at the moment.
I need one of
But
the
thank
tank
you.
tops,
You
honestly.
have your sparkling
You
personality.
want the tank top
Erik.
one?
There's a tank top one?
I got
Yeah.
so many tattoos. I need like a tank top because
they
otherwise
have
you
a tank top
I was
one.
about to
It's
say,
the kind
look,
you wear
this-
the racerback.
Sleeves
There
are
is a tank
optional. I
top.
own scissors.
I'm gonna put that in chat too. There is a tank top, and it's pretty slingy style. Yeah, there is
Definitely
one
the kind
available.
that Katie wears.
Why would the... Is it of the beard? Or is it of
Yeah.
the...
It's either one, the beard or the Mike Roger.
Why would it... I mean, why would a beard start here, but why would a beard start here?
It's Rob. It's not for you to ask.
Okay.
Hey,
don't worry about
do
it.
not
Wow.
hate the booby
It's
beard.
for you to appreciate that there's boobs in my beard.
And with that, I'm
On
over.
that
Another
note,
thing I've never heard anybody say before.
guys, thank you so much for a really fun stream. You guys have been really generous.
I'm embarrassed of
Congratulations.
myself.
It's all right. I'm embarrassed of myself too. Thank you guys for being such an amazing community. We will have Tuesday content for you as soon as next week if nothing goes wrong. So stay tuned in the Discord as we continue to give you more information on that. If nothing else, tune in on Wednesday nights as Rob, Rifle Stud, Happy Nerd Photo runs Dungeons and Dragons, the hallmark of this channel that I'm not running on the channel anymore, for a great cast of players and continues Spelljammer Academy. Thank you guys. Oh, Steve? When did Steve leave?
He's like a ninja.
Ah, there he is.
He's disappeared.
Appreciate you guys
Johnny
so much for
Lawrence
coming
is
here.
taking
Thank you
off.
for the raids. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subscriptions. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being yourselves. And just in case you don't hear it anywhere else this week, and I sincerely hope that you do, always remember that we love you guys. See you soon!